Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Deku became the Void Dragon Part 1. If you guys enjoy this what if and want to see Part 2, comment down below and let me know before I start. Please do support for more awesome content and leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also share this video with your friends and check out the description in my playlist. The author of the story at 𝗧𝗵𝗃 𝗵𝗃 from WhatIf. So let's start the video. Somewhere in the space we can see a appealing woman with golden eyes and long blue hair sitting in her castle in the end of space and time. This woman is Rimuru Tempest, the Void Star Dragon. Rimuru POV: I am now in my castle bored. How long has it been since I left Tempest? I hope they're okay there. It's already 359,689 years, 54 days, 9 hours, 54 minutes and 20 seconds since you left. 𝗵𝘃𝗃 Rimuru. I didn't ask for it. 𝗂𝗃. Also, can you materialize yourself? I'm bored. 𝗂𝗃. Okay, 𝗵𝘃𝗃 then. Materialized herself. We can see a appealing women, the same features as Rimuru but with red crimson eyes. Rimuru. 𝗂𝗃. Do you have any fun idea? You know I am bored. Rimuru looking at the end of space and time. 𝗂𝗃. 𝗵𝘃𝗃. How about Rimuru? If it's about traveling into another world. 𝗂𝗃. No, we already traveled each world. 𝗂𝗃. 𝗵𝗃𝗃. If 𝗵𝘃𝗃 already know what I was about to suggest, then he or shouldn't ask me. Rimuru. Just think of something else. 𝗂𝗃. 𝗂𝗃. Okay, 𝗂𝗃 was in deep thought thinking of what will be fun for her answer, and a few minutes she finally had an idea. 𝗂𝗃. 𝗵𝘃𝗃. How about look for a successor? Rimuru listened to what 𝗂𝗃 said, got interested a bit. Rimuru. Okay 𝗂𝗃, I am listening, and what fun will it be to find a new successor? 𝗂𝗃. So 𝗵𝘃𝗃 can finally have someone to fight on equal footing, and I know 𝗵𝘃𝗃 is a battle maniac. Rimuru. I am not a battle maniac. 𝗂𝗃. Yes you are. 𝗵𝘃𝗃. The time you fought Yuki in his god form you were smiling manically, and also the time 𝗧𝗏 were slaughtering gods who attempted to invade the cardinal world. Rimuru. Okay 𝗂𝗃, I admit I love fighting. Okay. 𝗂𝗃 then smirks at Rimuru. Rimuru. Did you just smirk? 𝗂𝗃. 𝗂𝗃. No, it's just your imagination. Rimuru. I won't pry on it any longer. I know I can't win an argument with 𝗂𝗃. Sigh. So 𝗂𝗃, how about that idea to find a new successor? How do I find one? 𝗂𝗃. I will find it for you. Rimuru. Okay, but find someone who is pure and innocent but also not naive and not too kind. 𝗂𝗃. Okay 𝗵𝘃𝗃. 𝗂𝗃 then began working looking for 𝗵𝘃𝗃's successor, so she couldn't afford to fail her. After a few hours 𝗂𝗃 found something interesting or someone. She then looked into that person and for the first time speechless and shocked. 𝗂𝗃. How can one boy determines the fate of this world? She was looking at a young green-haired boy with full of bruises. 𝗂𝗃 then looks at the future. 𝗂𝗃 then had a confused gaze and was speechless at what she saw at the future. I saw 𝗂𝗃 for the first time confused and shocked. I wonder what got her into such state. Rimuru. 𝗂𝗃. What happened? 𝗂𝗃. 𝗵𝘃𝗃. I think I found your successor. I was surprised 𝗂𝗃 found me a successor so fast. It hasn't even been an hour. She already found one. 𝗂𝗃 is very incredible and hardworking. 𝗂𝗃. 𝗵𝘃𝗃. Praise me more. Rimuru. This girl. Sigh. So who is my successor? 𝗂𝗃. 𝗂𝗃. Here 𝗵𝘃𝗃. The boy's name is Izuku Yagi. Rimuru. So this is him. Why does he have bruises and injuries? 𝗂𝗃. 𝗵𝘃𝗃. In this world there are powers called quirks. 80% of the population has it while the other 20% are quirkless or don't have power, and Izuku here doesn't have one, so he is being neglected by his parents and being abused by his sister and his sister's friend. I unconsciously release my aura and the void shakes. How dare these humans hurt their own, and he is even neglected by his family. Like, what kind of sick SHT is this? Rimuru. 𝗂𝗃. How old is he now? 𝗂𝗃. He is already 14 and 𝗵𝘃𝗃. This boy intrigues me. I was shocked that 𝗂𝗃 is intrigued to someone other than me. Rimuru. And why are you intrigued? 𝗂𝗃. 𝗂𝗃. It's because his fate determines the world's fate. Will it be destroyed or be peace? For the first time I was shocked. How can a boy determines the fate of this world? Rimuru. How can that be? 𝗂𝗃. 𝗂𝗃. I don't know 𝗵𝘃𝗃. I checked every future and it's always this boy. For example, if he becomes a villain he will be the one to destroy society, and if he becomes a hero he will be the one to bring true peace in that world. I was shocked yet again. This boy interests me even more. I sound like guy now. Rimuru. 𝗂𝗃. I have decided he will become my successor. Bring him to me. 𝗂𝗃. Okay. 𝗂𝗃 then vanished in front of me, and right now I am really just done with today. How can a boy determines the world's fate? This is the first time ever. Welp, I am excited to what happen in the future. Meanwhile in Earth, Izuku POV. I am currently running away from my sister and her friends since the day I became quirkless. My parents neglected me for that beach and her friends. My former friends bully me. I kept running until I saw a cliff and I stopped. They also arrived. Izumi, nowhere to run now. Deku. Izuku, just leave me alone. Izumi, Katsuki, and why would we do that, you weak piece of 𝗧𝗵𝗲 Katsumi? Why did I ever fall in love with? You're nothing but a quirkless loser, Shoka. And a deadbeat. When I heard those words, my heart and mind finally snapped. Izuku, okay, if you don't love me anymore then goodbye. Tell everyone that I hate them, and mostly I hate you all. Hope you rot and burn to hell. I then jump at the cliff. Izumi POV, what? No, this isn't supposed to happen. Why? Oni-chan, why did you jump? Nu Katsumi POV, no, my future husband. Why did I say that? Now he's gone. Shoka POV, no, this Izuku, come back, I didn't mean it. No, Katsuki and Shoto POV, finally the useless it died. Izuku POV, I jumped, and suddenly I was in this big castle. This is so appealing. Whoever made this is very good at what she does. Oh wow, thank you for the compliment, Izuku Yagi, but I prefer you call me miss cause I am a girl. I was shocked and looked. In front of me were two girls. Are they twins? Both have similar feature. The other one has a golden eye and the other has a red one. Izuku, appealing, I muttered. I then hear both of them chuckle. So we are appealing. What? How did they know what I thought? Wait, did I say it? Izuku, sorry, I didn't realize I said it. Rimuru, it's okay, and by the I am Rimuru Tempest and I am the Omnigod, the Void Star Dragon, and this is Seal, my friend or assistant. Nice to meet you, Izuku Yagi. Izuku, thank you Rimuru-san and Seal-san, but why am I here? Last I remember was I jumped. Rimuru, oh, I told Seal to bring you here. Izuku, I am thankful that you saved me when I jumped, but can I ask why? Rimuru, because I choose you as my successor. Izuku Yagi. Izuku, __. Name, Izuku Tempest, formerly known as Izuku Yagi. Age, 3,200,819 likes. Rimuru, Seal, Katsudon, Training, Fighting, Eri and Shinsha. Dislikes, his past, villains, people who tries to hurt Eri and Shinsha and people who are arrogant. Seal Tempest. Rimuru Tempest. Izuku's skills and abilities. Ultimate skills, Star God 𝗧𝗟𝗪. In this ultimate skill his body will heat up 300 million times than the sun, allowing him to also melt void steel and negative matter. Sub-skill, Fate of the Stars, where he can change and predict his fate using the stars' star heat. He can channel the star's heat and makes it to his own energy or simply fire it to someone's star barrier, as strong as Rimuru's barrier star prison, where he can imprison someone and has a choice to burn someone to death inside the prison. Void God 𝗏𝗏s. In this ultimate skill Izuku can absorb anything he wants and makes it his own arsenal. Sub-skill, Void Negation. Izuku can negate the powers of his opponent or can remove it permanently. Void Chains, where he can trap someone using chains made out of the void and has an option to devour the energy, magicule or power of the person that is chained by it. Dark Void, where he can cover the whole area into a dark void and Izuku can use the power of the opponent if the opponent is also in the area. Void 𝗏𝗏's Devour. Izuku can absorb any attack that is thrown at him and turn it into his own energy. Peaceful God Kishnu. This ultimate skill allows Izuku to be not mind controlled by anyone even if someone has ultimate skill. Sub-skill, Peaceful Mind. Izuku can't be mind control and allows him to have a calmer mind. Peaceful Illusion, where Izuku can trap someone in their own world or the thing they desired. Creation God Ammonius. Izuku can create anything he wants. The only limit in this power is his imagination. Sub-skill, Nihility Creation. He can create turn null spirit creation. He can make any spirit he wants. Soul Creation. He can create or repair damaged souls. Magic Creation. He can create any magic, skills, powers or quirks. Destruction God Shiva. Izuku can destroy everything he wants to destroy, even time, and turn null. Sub-skill, 𝗏𝗏𝗏. He can create a destructive energy that can erase anything. Chains of Torture, where the opponent will be wrapped in chains and will be suffering in immeasurable amounts of pain. Abilities, Thought Communication, Shape Shift, Swordsmanship, Shadow, Teleport, Elemental Magic, Demonic Magic, Angelic Magic, Void Magic, Time Manipulation, Omnipotent Omniscience, Death Magic. That's all, and here is Izuku's dragon form. Last chapter. Rimuru, because I choose you as my successor. Izuku Yagi. Izuku, 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now, Izuku was shocked and paused, trying to understand the situation. Rimuru, are you okay there? Izuku, yeah, I am fine, it's just too sudden for me and I am still absorbing of what is happening. Rimuru, oh okay, I'll give you a few minutes and we'll talk. Izuku, Okay, thanks. After a few minutes, Izuku is finally ready to talk to Rimuru. Izuku: okay, I am ready. Rimuru: sure, so I want to train you to become strong as me or maybe stronger. Izuku: why? Rimuru: why what? Izuku: why choose me? I am not strong like the others and I am useless. Rimuru: no, you are not useless, and Izuku, you're one of the people I deemed as strong. You didn't let others step on your dreams and you survived the most things that others may not, so you are strong. Izuku: and because I was bored. Izuku: can I become a hero? Rimuru: with that kind of body? Then no. Izuku saddened what Rimuru said. Rimuru saw this and sighs. Rimuru: before you react, let me finish. That's why I am here, to train you so that you can become one. Izuku: are you really sure that you want me as your successor? Rimuru: you really need to up your confidence. Izuku: that's why you are easily pick on. You don't stop them. Izuku: I'll try. Rimuru: not try, do it. Izuku: Rimuru: sigh. Let's work on your confidence later. For now you will work it to the highest potential and I will help you and train you. Now lay down. I'll evolve your body into a saint and heal you and also give you a spirit and also train the skills that you will get from the voice of the world. Izuku then lays down on the floor and suddenly he fainted. Izuku POV: what's happening is this? Why do I feel so tired? Voice of the world or 𝗧𝗵𝗃: unlimited stamina acquired. Who was that? Wait, is this the voice of the world Rimuru told me about? I then thought of an idea. I am really hungry right now. I wish I could eat everything. 𝗃: unique skill, devour acquired. What next? I really want to negate other people's power. 𝗃: skill, erasure acquired. Yes, with this I can finally be the symbol of peace and number one hero. 𝗃: unique skill, tranquility acquired. Wow, I wonder what that skill does. Wait, I really love creating. 𝗃: unique skill, creativity acquired. Yes, now I can create anything. 𝗃: superior. Rimuru Tempest and 𝗂𝗵𝗃 Tempest orders voice of the world to give individual Izuku the unique skill, annihilation, and evolve Izuku to saint. Evolving. 𝗃: individual Izuku will have longer lifespan. 𝗃: extra skill, ultra speed regeneration acquired. 𝗃: superior. 𝗂𝗵𝗃 Tempest orders voice of the world to give individual Izuku extra skill, elemental success, extra skill, elemental acquired. I feel stronger and stronger already. This is a freaking cheat code. Wait, I am blacking out. Meanwhile, Rimuru POV: 𝗧𝗵𝗃: when you look at him closely, he's very cute. That's cheating. How can he be so cute? I then saw 𝗂𝗵𝗃 looking at me. 𝗂𝗵𝗃: does MC have an interest with the individual Izuku? Rimuru: WW no see 𝗂𝗵𝗃: what makes YUTT think that I love him? 𝗧𝗵𝗃: I was blushing. Why am I blushing? 𝗂𝗵𝗃: MC, I didn't ask if you love him, I only ask if you have are interested in him. 𝗂𝗵𝗃 said, smirking. Rimuru: damn you 𝗂𝗵𝗃, I will get you for this. I know you have interest in him. To 𝗂𝗵𝗃: 𝗂𝗵𝗃: and no I do not have interest in the individual Izuku. Rimuru: then why stutter? 𝗂𝗵𝗃: you look red too. Is 𝗂𝗵𝗃 blushing? 𝗂𝗵𝗃: and no it's dash. Rimuru: it's just your imagination. That's what you're gonna say, right? Say it all you want. 𝗂𝗵𝗃: you can't deny you want him too. 𝗂𝗵𝗃 flustered even more, disappeared and went into my mindscape, hiding her face. Rimuru: haha, yes, I finally defeated 𝗂𝗵𝗃. Time skip 3 days. Izuku POV: I woke up. I was in a very nice and big room. Did I evolve into a saint? 𝗂𝗵𝗃: yes, 𝗵𝗃, and I ordered the voice of the world to evolve you into saint. We have not given you a spirit yet cause you have to train. Izuku: oh cool, wait, someone's in my mind. Why are you in my mind? 𝗂𝗵𝗃: it's just your imagination. Oh, it's just my imagination. Wait, it's not. The voice suddenly didn't speak anymore. I then got out of the bed and cleaned it up. The room is very big and the bed was very comfy. It feels like I was in the clouds. Time skip. Rimuru POV: I feel 𝗂𝗵𝗃 is doing something again. Last night I saw her cuddling Izuku in the bed. It's not like I am jealous or something. Izuku: hey Rimuru-san. Rimuru: oh Izuku, how are you? How is your sleep? Is it good? Is the bed good? Is the dash? Izuku: whoa, slow down Rimuru-san, and yeah, I am good today. I slept good and your bed is awesome. It's so soft. I blush in embarrassment. Rimuru: calm yourself. Rimuru: you just met. I calmed myself down and looked at Izuku. Rimuru: sorry, I don't know what came over me. Izuku: it's fine Rimuru-san. So Rimuru-san? Rimuru: yes. Izuku: where exactly are we? Rimuru: oh, I forgot to tell you, we're in the end of space and time. I saw. Izuku paused a bit. Izuku: yeeeech. So I am in space. Oh my god, how can I breathe? Wait, is it because if the castle mumble? Rimuru: okay, slow down a bit. Izuku: take a deep breath. He then stop and I can see he is embarrassed. Very cute. Wait, stop Rimuru, he's still a teen. Izuku: Sorry about that Rimuru-san, old habit of mine, Rimuru. It's okay, and also we're gonna start training you tomorrow. Get used to your newly evolved body for now, Izuku. Hi Rimuru-san, by the way, Rimuru-san, where is Seal? What am I not enough for you, Seal? Seems Izuku wants me more than 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗲 Rimuru. No, it's not, he is just asking where you are. He didn't said he wants you more than me. Seal then materializes herself in front of Izuku and hugged him. Seal cheating Seal. Hi Izuku, you call for me, did you miss me? Seal, you're too close to Izuku, no fair, and I can see Izuku blushing. Izuku, Seal-san IW is J just G gonna A ask H how ARY. Seal-san is too close. Rimuru, Seal back off a bit, can't you see Izuku is a bit uncomfortable. Seal, fine, and I am good. Izuku, how about we talk somewhere private and leave him here for a while? Izuku, oh okay sure. Rimuru, no. If you both want to talk here. Seal, Fufufu is jealous. Rimuru, no. I am not. Both then began to argue a bit until Izuku interrupts them. Izuku, guys, where can I eat? Rimuru, you want me to cook for you, Aikun? I said, coming close to Izuku. Izuku, Kukun. You ano. Izuku passed out of blushing. Seal, look what you did. Rimuru, how is it my fault? It's yours. If you didn't interrupt mine and Izuku's time, he wouldn't have passed out. Seal, then see, or how is it my fault you made him passed out? If you were just jealous because Izuku asked for me. Seal then vanished, went back to my mindscape. I then looked at Izuku. He's so peaceful when sleeping. I then carried him and put him in the bed. It is now morning in the void. I don't know how they know it is morning when it is in the void. Izuku got up, getting ready for his training. Izuku POV, today is the day that Rimuru-san will start training me. To be honest, I am very excited. I finally get to be hero after years of abuse and neglect. I survived through it. I am thankful to Rimuru-san. He changed my life around. I immediately got up and went out of the room and get ready for the training. Time skip. Rimuru POV, today is the day I will train Ikuin. I can't wait. I hope he is not like my big brother Veldora, who keeps slacking somewhere in Tempest. Veldora, Achud Ramiris, are you alright? Veldora, yeah Ramiris, I feel like someone is talking about me. Quahaha, they must be talking of how great I am, the storm dragon. Quahaha. Both Ramiris and Veldora began reading again. Back in the void, I then saw Ikuin eating his breakfast. He is so cute with those big eyes and his freckles. Izuku, good morning Rimuru-san. Rimuru, good morning Ikuin. I then see Ikuin blushing. He is so cute. Izuku, I am still not used to that. You so Rimuru-san, what are we gonna do today in the training? Rimuru, first train your physical attributes, make you stronger, and I think Seal is better at teaching you at controlling your power and how to use your skills effectively on battle, and also sharpen your analytical skills and your education, cause she's an expert on it, and I will train your combat and swordsmanship. Izuku, how long will I be done training? Rimuru, about 10 years. Izuku, but I'll be old by then. Rimuru, time here in Void is different than the time in your world. Seal calculated that 10 years here is 2 years there, and it's perfect after you finish training. That's where the entrance exam in you starts. Izuku, oh okay, so what time are we going to start? Rimuru-san, Rimuru, right now. I then teleported Izuku and me into one of the training places I have put in the Void. Rimuru, okay, so Ikuin, first thing that you need to do is this, push-ups, 50 plus per week, laps around the training area, sit-ups, same, add 50 per week, weight lifting 50 kilograms, lift it 50 times, add 50 kilograms per month. Rimuru, do these 3 every morning. While wearing this, I tossed Ikuin the 20 kilograms shirt. Oh no, I tossed it to him. Izuku, thanks, the weighted clothes has hit Izuku's stomach. Rimuru, oh my god Ikuin, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Seal then appeared out of nowhere and helped Ikuin up. Seal, Izuku, are you alright? Rimuru, that's unfair. Seal, Fufufufu, everything is fair in love and war. Rimuru, I'll get you for this. Seal, Izuku, it's okay Seal-san, I am alright. Rimuru, I am so sorry Ikuin. Izuku, it's alright Rimuru-san, no need to be sorry. I then smiled. He forgive me but I'm still jealous. Seal is hogging all over him. Rimuru, Seal, you can go back. Ikuin said. He is alright and we still need to start training. Seal, okay Seal said, sounding a bit annoyed. I then smiled at Seal and she disappeared. Rimuru, okay Ikuin, let's start. First do the 10 laps around the training area. Izuku, heights. Time skip 1 hour and 30 minutes later. Izuku POV, I feel my legs about to give up. This training area is so big and wide. Izuku, come on Izuku, 1 more lap left, you can do this. Said to myself. Rimuru, go Ikuin, you have 1 lap left and we can go finally move on to the next training. Izuku, 𝗬𝗧𝗃, this is so hard. I feel like I am about to die from this training, but this is necessary if I want to become a hero. I then kept running and finally finished it. I am so tired. I feel like my body is about to be broken. Rimuru, good job Ikuin, and also eat this. It will regain your stamina and heals you quickly. Rimuru-san then tossed me a bag and I looked at it. They're green beans. I then took one and ate it. Surprisingly, I felt energized again, and I do not feel ache anymore. Izuku, whoa. What is this? Rimuru-san. Rimuru, oh, it's called 𝗧𝗵𝗲. It can heal any injury, how severe may be, and also it regains your full stamina. I got it from another universe. What's interesting is that the universe which this comes from has many universes inside it and one person rules all of it. There Izuku. What, so there are other universes, so the multiverse is real, and if so they're mutter. Rimuru. Ikuin, you're muttering again. Izuku. Oh, I am sorry Rimuru-san, I really need to get that muttering habit gone. Rimuru. It's okay Ikuin, besides you look cute when you're muttering. I blushed at what Rimuru-san said. She said I am cute. Rimuru. Why is Ikuin blushing? I then realized what I said. Did I say it out loud? Seal. Yes, 𝗵𝘃𝗲, you said it very loud and clear, said mockingly Rimuru. I feel like Seal is mocking me. I shrugged it off. Rimuru. Okay Ikuin, let's continue training now. Next one is 50 push-ups. Izuku. Hi. I then started doing push-ups. It's very hard with the weighted clothes. Each clothes is 20 kilograms, so I'm wearing total of 100 kilograms. 20 kilograms t-shirt, 20 kilograms 2 10 kilograms wristband, and 2 20 kilograms shoes. After a few minutes I only got to 20. I feel like my CST is about to explode. I kept going and going while Rimuru-chan is cheering at me. Rimuru, come on Ikuin, you're almost there. 30 more. I then continued, and finally after 30 minutes I finished push-ups. My CT feels like it's gonna explode any minute, and I then ate one 𝗧𝗵𝗲 again to keep going. Time skip. Today's training was very hard. My muscle and stomach was sore and aching, but now it doesn't, because you know 𝗧𝗵𝗲, seriously that bean is overpowered. Rimuru. Ikuin, so how are you feeling about your first training today? Izuku. It was good Rimuru-san, and also tiring. Rimuru. You'll get used to it soon Ikuin, and also tomorrow no more using 𝗧𝗵𝗲s. 𝗧𝗑𝗧, what no more beans new? Izuku. WIR Rimuru-san. Rimuru. Cause you might get dependent on them, and also to get your stamina higher. If it always get replenished when you train, then your stamina won't grow. J only allow you to do it today so that you will get used to it, so be prepared tomorrow, and also I'll add new training for you tomorrow. 𝗧𝗑𝗧 even more. There's gonna be more. Izuku. Hi Rimuru-san, if this is what it takes to achieve my dream, then I will take it. Rimuru. So my trainings for you is done for today. Ikuin, it's Seal-san's turn. Good luck Ikuin. Seal-san then appeared in the room in front of me and Rimuru-san. Rimuru. Good luck Ikuin. I then hugged Ikuin. Yes, I hugged him. I saw Seal looking a bit annoyed. Seal. Okay, stop already 𝗵𝘃𝗲. Izuku, and I have to start training, said Seal a bit jealous. Rimuru. Fufufu. I finally got Seal jealous. Then goodbye Ikuin and good luck once again. Izuku. Goodbye Rimuru-san. Seal. Now that 𝗵𝘃𝗲 is gone, let us start. Izuku. Hi Seal-san. I then see Seal closed her eyes and I saw magic circles from below us, and suddenly we were in a grassy field. Izuku. Seal-san, where are we? Seal. We are in a world I created that is similar to the cardinal world. We will be training here with your magicules. Izuku. Why Seal-san? Seal. Why what? Izuku. Izuku. Why train here? There was a training area in the void. Seal. Because if I train you there with your magicules you'll die. Cause if you haven't noticed, when I brought you into the void I have placed barriers around you so you won't die from the energies of the void. I was shocked I could have died. Izuku. Okay, thank you Seal-san. Seal. No problem Izuku. Now let's start. Time skip. RD person POV. Izuku learned how to absorb magicules around him. He is still slow, but he is getting there. And he was taught college degree subjects by Seal and also sharpened his analytical thinking, and 𝗬𝗧𝗋 started to call him Izuku-kun. Izuku. Thank you Seal-san for training me. Seal. No problem Izuku-kun, you are 𝗵𝘃𝗲's successor after all. As such I will train you with the best of my abilities, and it's because I also love you. Seal said the last part very low so that Izuku couldn't hear it, and unfortunately he didn't heard it. Izuku. Once again Seal-san, thank you. After that Seal teleported both of them back in the void where Rimuru was waiting for them, or rather waiting for Izuku to return. Rimuru. Ikuin, you're back. How was your training? Izuku. It was good Rimuru-san, and also fun. Rimuru. Oh, that is good to hear Ikuin. Seal. Continue to study Izuku, and remember, don't try to practice your magicules here. If you want to practice, just tell me and I will send you to the world where you can practice. Rimuru. Izuku-kun. Why is Seal calling Ikuin Izuku? Izuku. Hi Seal Senyon Rimuru, go to sleep 𝗂𝗍𝗵𝗃 training tomorrow Izuku. Hi thanks Rimuru-san and Seal-san for training me and giving me a chance to make my dreams come true Izuku said bowing both. No problem 𝗂𝗏𝗏/Izuku-kun no need to bow Izuku. Hi thank you once again and see you tomorrow then Izuku waved at them and went to his room to sleep Rimuru. Seal so how was he? Seal, he is smarter than anyone in his age I calculated that his IQ is well over 250 IQ Rimuru, WATT. That's crazy how can he be so smart, Rimuru said shocked Seal. And also 𝗵𝗃𝗃 he is a quick learner he already learned how to absorb magicule around him it is still slow but he is getting there Rimuru. That's good Seal and Seal what was the Izuku-kun all about Seal? 𝗵𝗃𝗃 calls him I-kun so I did same thing did Rimuru. Ah but Seal you never call me that Seal. Because it would be disrespectful of me to not call you Rimuru. Ah okay Seal, I hope she calls me Rimuru someday. I then went to my room and also sleep not like I need one but it is very nice while Seal went back inside my imaginary space Izuku POV it's been 2 months since I started training and I've been getting a lot stronger and I found out that All Might or rather 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗃 and 𝗧𝗵𝗃 or what I prefer Green Bitch were my parents and also found out that he was quirkless like me and the quirk he has was just given to him but the best thing was I got closer with Rimuru-chan and Seal-chan flashback 1 month ago Izuku was now training with Rimuru in his swordsmanship Rimuru was teaching him techniques he learned from Hakuru and from watching Chloe Rimuru. Okay I-kun we can stop now that's good your stance is improving and your technique is getting good keep at it I-kun Izuku. Thank you Rimuru-san I really want to be as strong as my favorite hero, Rimuru. Oh who is your favorite hero I-kun? Izuku. All Might he is the symbol of peace in my world and the #1 hero he always saved people with a smile Rimuru's face darkened Rimuru. Should I tell him or no? Rimuru was having a conflict in his mind whether to tell Izuku about All Might or no Seal. Sir you should tell him Rimuru. But Seal it might broke him that his favorite hero is she was cut off by Seal. Sooner or late Izuku-kun will know and it will hurt him more that we knew that's why it's best to tell him now Rimuru. Okay Seal-san, Rimuru, I-kun there is something I need to tell you. Izuku v Rimuru-san look very serious right now is it about All Might Izuku? What is it Rimuru-san? Rimuru, sigh taking a deep breath before saying it, your dad is All Might Izuku. What could you repeat it again Rimuru-san? That's I hope it's not true I hope it's not P.S. Rimuru, I said your father is All Might Izuku. Tell me it's not true Rimuru-san tell me it's not Seal-san then suddenly appeared Seal. It's true Izuku-kun what 𝗵𝗃𝗃 said is true Father 𝗧𝗏𝗃 Yagi is indeed All Might and his power or quirk was not his he was formerly quirkless like you. I feel rage my dwelling up inside me I have kept and pent up my anger and rage but this time I am about to snap I hope this is just a dream no a nightmare please I hope this is a dream Izuku. This is a nightmare please someone tell me this is just a dream right Rimuru-san Seal-san. I then look at them both I see them covered their mouth tears dropping in their eyes Izuku. So it's really true then tell me who is my mother is she a hero too? Both of them didn't said anything I guess it's also true Izuku. I guess it's true what is her hero name? Rimuru. Her hero name is 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗃 Izuku. How did he get his quirk if he was quirkless like me? Seal. The quirk 𝗧𝗏𝗃 Yagi has is called One for All in your world when quirks appeared here was a man who could steal quirks from other people he could give it to others or use it for his own now the man was called All for One and he had a younger brother who thought was quirkless and ifo wanted his younger brother to be a part of his cause so he forced upon a enhanced type ability quirk into his younger brother but what they don't now is that the younger brother Rally had a quirk that could be passed to other and this was the BRH of the quirk called One for All it has been passed down 9 times already and the goal of OFA is beat its creator AFO and the quirk now is getting more powerful but it won't compare to you and also your SPRM donor 𝗧𝗏𝗃𝗃 Yagi is the 8th user. I was shocked anger and confused why didn't he train me? This is his fault that I was quirkless in the first F place and he knew what it feels like to be quirkless and yet he didn't even bother looking at me what a F hypocrite when I get back I will F torture him to death along with those Izuku. Seal you said he is the 8th user tell me who is the 9th Seal paused a bit contemplating whether to tell Izuku-kun or not Izuku. Seal please tell me Seal. The 9th user is Izumi Yagi. Seal then showed a holographic video and it showed All Might and Izumi. In the video All Might. Young Izumi can I talk to you please for a moment Izumi. Sure All Might. They then see Izumi and All Might walked through an alley All Might. Young Izumi, I choose you as my successor. He then revert back into Skelly All Might Izumi. What, Dad? You're All Might? All Might? Yes, I am now Izumi. I want you to inherit my quirk Izumi. What is it impossible for others to inherit or to give someone's quirk All Might? It is for other but not this quirk All Might then. Proceeds to tell Izumi about the story of One for All Izumi. Why me, Dad? All Might. Because you have a heart of a true hero and also the daughter of the #1 hero. This angered me. Don't you even know what your soiled beach and her friends did to me, Izumi? I accept. Dad. Video ends. I was angry at what I heard and saw. I can't hold everything anymore, Izuku. Could you guys leave me alone for a bit? Rimuru Tempest. No, I don't want to leave him alone. I was about to go to him but Seal stopped me. Seal. Let's Izuku have his rage. Let go, then we'll comfort him. Rimuru. What but Seal? Seal. I know 𝗵𝘃𝗲. It's hard for me too that the one I love is suffering, but he said to leave him alone for now. Rimuru. Why, you love him too, Seal? Seal. Yes, Seal said, crying. I thought she was just teasing him. We then left 𝗂𝗏𝗏 alone to let him release all his anger and rage. Rimuru. I hope he will be fine. Izuku POV. My father is All Might, the one that gave me hope, the one that I look up to and gave me a reason to live. Was that be all along? I chuckle sadly. Izuku. I guess fate really loves screwing with me. I was covered and blinded with rage. I destroyed many things in the training. I kept going on and on until suddenly I feel like I am fainting. No, my sight is blacking out. Last thing I saw is the training area's room burst open and I saw Rimuru-san and Seal-san vow harvest festival commencing because individual Izuku has a pure heart and demonic rage. Izuku will now evolve into demonic hero. New unique skill. Peaceful chaotic spirit skill. Universal perception, light and dark manipulation, infinite regeneration, extra skill. Darkened heart acquired unique skill. Devour petition to evolve into ultimate skill. Processing failed, reprocessing 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 failed, sacrificing skill negation. Yes/no Izuku. Yes, unique skill. Devour evolves to ultimate skill. Devouring King Cow's unique skill. Annihilation petition to evolve into ultimate skill. Processing unique skill. Annihilation evolves to ultimate skill. Cataclysmic King Ares vow. Individual Izuku, the first demonic hero, received a gift from previous omnigod Zeno bestowed skill. Hero's wrath to individual Izuku. Processing success. Izuku. Who is Zeno? Better ask Rimuru-san later. Meanwhile, with Rimuru and Seal. Rimuru POV. After letting 𝗂𝗏𝗏 leading his rage go, we then burst the door open and 𝗂𝗏𝗏 fainted. Rimuru. Seal. What happened to 𝗂𝗏𝗏? I said worried about 𝗂𝗏𝗏. Seal. 𝗵𝘃𝗲. He is going through evolution. Rimuru. What is he evolving to? Seal. I was shocked. 𝗂𝗏𝗏 is evolving and it is just only a month since we began to train Seal. This is the first time I had heard of this 𝗵𝘃𝗲. He is the first one to evolve into demonic hero. Seal sighed, making me shock once again. How can he evolve? Don't we need soul to evolve? How can 𝗂𝗏𝗏 evolve without soul? Rimuru. Seal. How can 𝗂𝗏𝗏 evolve without soul? Seal. I think that the rage that Izuku had compensate his evolution, just like when Clayman went into pseudo-awakening when you fought him. 𝗵𝘃𝗲. I understand now, but I am still worried about him when he wakes up. Rimuru. Seal. You said that Izuku is the first to evolve to demonic hero. What about Leon? Isn't he also one since he was a hero? Seal. Leon isn't one because he already evolved into a hero before and only fell out of grace. He never evolved into demonic hero, only into a demon lord. I think the requirements for this evolution is to have a pure heart and also rage, and Izuku-kun's rage was already huge enough for the evolution. No, it was a lot than the requirement. Rimuru. I hope you're okay, 𝗂𝗏𝗏. I then held 𝗂𝗏𝗏's hand for a few minutes. I look up to Seal, who had a shock look. Rimuru. Seal. Are you okay? You look shocked. Did something happen to 𝗂𝗏𝗏? This is making me worried more. Seal. No, 𝗵𝘃𝗲. Or is that the previous omnigod Zeno, the one who you surpassed and succeeded his throne, gave him a gift? Rimuru. 𝗬𝗏𝗍𝗍𝗍. What does he want with my 𝗂𝗏𝗏? Seal. I don't know. Rimuru. What gift did he give 𝗂𝗏𝗏? Seal. A skill 𝗵𝘃𝗲. It's called a hero's wrath. Rimuru. What does it do? Seal. Seal. It basically feds off the anger of the user, and Izuku-kun has a lot, so the angrier Izuku-kun gets, the stronger he gets, and also the limit of this skill is basically none, so he can grow strong as long as there is rage in him. I was shocked. This is the first time Zeno gifted someone, and he gifted something broken. Rimuru. How broken can this skill be that is cheating? It really is a cheat. You will get stronger as long as there is rage in the user's soul and there's no limit, but I am happy that 𝗂𝗃 got that skill, but I am also worried that if he will get out of control using that Rimuru. 𝗧𝗵𝗲, what's happening now? 𝗧𝗵𝗲 has also acquired 2 ultimate skills and a new unique skill. I was shocked how it's just been a month. 𝗂𝗃 really is special. I am glad I chose him to be my successor and maybe my lover. I blushed at the thought of 𝗂𝗃 being my lover Rimuru. I have to get this out of my mind. This is not the time for it. But what if 𝗂𝗃 became my lover? No, not now. 𝗂𝗃 is still unconscious. I composed myself immediately. Rimuru. So what is his ultimate skill? 𝗧𝗵𝗲. The first one is devouring King Kao's. The abilities is much like 𝗵𝘃𝗲, but he can also negate the power of his enemy and use it as his own. I am not surprised anymore. 𝗂𝗃 is already overpowered. How much will he be overpowered when we finished his training? I am not gonna be even surprised if his second one is also broken. Rimuru. What is the second one? 𝗧𝗵𝗲. The second one 𝗵𝘃𝗲 is cataclysmic king Rimuru. I believe it is something destructive because of the name cataclysmic and Ares, the god of war in Greek. 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Yes, 𝗵𝘃𝗲. This ultimate skill is very destructive. With this skill, Izuku now can level nations and can use an energy called Hakai. Rimuru. What is Hakai? 𝗧𝗵𝗲. I don't know 𝗵𝘃𝗲. This is the first time this ability appears. It isn't in information got Akashic records. Rimuru. Oh, I wonder what it does. And what about his unique skill? 𝗧𝗵𝗲. His new unique skill is called Peaceful Chaotic Spirit. Rimuru. Oh, so what does this skill do? 𝗧𝗵𝗲. 𝗵𝘃𝗲. This skill allows Izuku's spirit to not get hurt by spiritual attacks no matter how strong it is because of the chaotic substance erasing the attack before it hits the soul, and it can't be manipulated or altered because of the peaceful side of it, but he still can be hurt by 𝗳𝗧𝗍𝗪𝗍 attacks. This is the most ridiculous skill I have ever encountered, and it's freaking broken. Rimuru. So 𝗧𝗵𝗲, no matter how strong the spiritual attack is, his soul can't be hurt. 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Yes, 𝗵𝘃𝗲. The only thing that can damage his soul is if his opponent has an ultimate skill. Rimuru. Oh, okay, I thought he will never get hurt, but still the skills he got is broken. 𝗧𝗵𝗲. But it is only necessary as he is your successor. Rimuru. You're right, but I hope he is alright now. I then carried 𝗂𝗃 into his bedroom to let him rest while 𝗧𝗵𝗲 followed me. I felt his muscles in his 𝗧𝗍. They are still not that hard since 𝗂𝗃 only started, but still I then imagine 𝗂𝗃 shirtless and his muscles. I blush. Rimuru. I really need to stop, I said, trying to compose myself until 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Can I carry Izuku-kun? Rimuru. Why 𝗧𝗵𝗲? I asked, annoyed. 𝗧𝗵𝗲 just interrupted me, feeling 𝗂𝗃's muscle. 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Cause I want him. Or no reason, should I or no? Rimuru. Okay, here you go. I then gave 𝗂𝗃 to 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Well, I can't be selfish all the time. I have to let 𝗧𝗵𝗲 feel too. We both then began to walk to 𝗂𝗃's room while 𝗧𝗵𝗲 was carrying 𝗂𝗃. We then arrived at the bedroom and laid 𝗂𝗃 down on his bed. He looks so cute when he sleeps. Then I noticed 𝗧𝗵𝗲 getting in the bed. Rimuru. 𝗧𝗵𝗲, why are you in the bed? 𝗧𝗵𝗲. To cuddle with Izuku-kun. I am so jealous. Rimuru. No, besides I can cuddle with his other wrist. I then went into the left side of the bed and hugged 𝗂𝗃's arm. I blush. Rimuru. This is my first time sleeping with a man, but I am glad it's 𝗂𝗃. Blushing. Rimuru. Good night, 𝗂𝗃. I then activated my skill sleep and slept through the night. Flashback, and now back to today. Izuku POV. I am now currently SWG my sword 100,000 times with brand new weights. It's very hard. My hands and wrist are sore. Form SWG. At last I am finally finished. Izuku. Rimuru-chan, I am done. Rimuru. Oh, very good, 𝗂𝗃. Now let's train your unique skill. Remember, control your rage. I then nodded and used my unique skill. Hero's Wrath. I began feeling my rage and turning it into power. I ramp it up to 30%. Rimuru. That's it, 𝗂𝗃. Keep going. Remember, don't get lose of control. Izuku. I kept going higher and I feel losing control already at 69%. I kept going trying to reach 100%, but I can't. I'm losing control. I am already at 81%. No, I am blacking out. Rimuru. Okay, 𝗂𝗃, stop. I then stopped and regained my control. Rimuru. So how much power was it already? Izuku. 89%. Rimuru. Good, but remember, 𝗂𝗃, that skill of yours has no limit, and with that said, with great power comes with great responsibility. As such, learn how to control your 𝗃 so that you will not lose control. Izuku. Hi, Rimuru-chan. I then continued training for the rest of the day with 𝗧𝗵𝗲-chan and Rimuru-chan. Izuku POV. It's my second day of training. I am currently running my third lap around the training around. Can't wait to find out what Rimuru-san will add in my training. Rimuru. Ohio 𝗂𝗏 you're already here early, I saw Rimuru-san arrived Izuku. Ohio Rimuru-san, yeah I just don't want to disappoint you and 𝗂𝗏-san so I will work harder and make you both proud, Rimuru. You don't need to do that 𝗂𝗏 I am already proud of you that you are determined and very commit to your dreams and goals 𝗂𝗏. Yeah Izuku-kun you don't need to try hard for us we're already proud of you especially me. Rimuru Tempest, 𝗂𝗏 is being unfair again he is my successor how? Does 𝗂𝗏 do it? I feel like 𝗂𝗏 is having a smug look 𝗂𝗏. 𝗵𝗃 is jealous Izuku-kun loves me more 𝗂𝗏 said having a smug look 𝗧𝗑. I got irritated every time 𝗂𝗏 does that I know now I then formed a smile on my face Rimuru. 𝗂𝗏 how many laps have you done? Izuku. I did 7 now Rimuru-san. Rimuru. Why don't you take a rest first I'll massage you. I saw 𝗂𝗏 blushed yay I made him blush again and I can feel 𝗂𝗏 pouting muttering about something I'll ignore her for now Izuku Izuku. No thanks Rimuru and I'm fine I'm not tired yet. I said blushing I wonder what it feels like stop being a perv Izuku I got my mind out of it and I saw Rimuru-san smile but there is something with her smile it feels dark Rimuru. No I insist that you should rest you will rest right 𝗂𝗏. I saw some devil at the back of Rimuru-san Izuku. Hi, scary. I then sat and Rimuru-san began massaging my shoulder it feels good Rimuru. How does it feel 𝗂𝗏? Izuku. It feels good Rimuru-san. Rimuru POV. Yes I got to massage 𝗂𝗏 I feel 𝗂𝗏 getting jealous 𝗂𝗏. This are no fair you threatened him Rimuru. 𝗵𝗃 didn't you said 𝗂𝗏 that everything is fair in love and warts 𝗂𝗏. If 𝗵𝗃 plays that way then I shall too 𝗂𝗏 then cuts off the thought communication and she suddenly appeared wearing a maid outfit Rimuru. Way a maid outfit 𝗂𝗏. Izuku-kun let me massage you too Izuku. Is it really okay 𝗂𝗏-san? 𝗂𝗏. Yes Izuku-kun it's okay and I can't let 𝗵𝗃 do all the work right. Rimuru. 𝗧𝗑 smiles. Yes 𝗂𝗏 you can help Izuku POV I feel like something bad is about to happen Rimuru POV Rimuru. If war is what you want 𝗂𝗏 then war is what you'll get. I then started to touch massage 𝗂𝗏's body softly I then traveled both of my hands to 𝗂𝗏's touching massaging it I saw 𝗂𝗏 had an annoyed look I smiled at her 𝗂𝗏 POV if that's what he wants then I'll play dirtier I then also massage his knees then I went traveled through his legs. Izuku POV what the heck first Rimuru-san went to my 𝗧𝗍 and now 𝗂𝗏-san traveled through my legs I can't take this anymore I have to stop this I need to escape Izuku. Rimuru-san, 𝗂𝗏-san both. Yes 𝗂𝗏/Izuku-kun Izuku. I am fine already thank you for massaging me, I will continue training now. I then stand up trying not to look back I feel something scary at the back so I didn't dare to look back I then continued to run around the training area back with Rimuru and 𝗂𝗏. Rimuru, look 𝗂𝗏 you scared him away 𝗂𝗏. It was not me who scared Izuku-kun away instead it was you keep touching his Rimuru. I was massaging it and you were even teasing him stroking his legs you scared him away 𝗂𝗏. I was also massaging him it was your fault Rimuru. No it was you 𝗂𝗏. No sir it was you. Izuku POV it's been 10 years and a lot has happened I have gotten stronger and smarter because of Rikon and 𝗂𝗏-chan but I still can't beat the both of them they're seriously op and Rikon said that I am stronger than Veldora I don't know who that is but Rikon said that he is one of the 5 true dragons must mean he's strong and today's me. Rikon and 𝗂𝗏-chan 8th year anniversary it's been 8 years since they both confessed to me I was shocked that they both love me and I was happy because I was also in love with the both of them but was torn to choose and decided not to confess to them but they did so I am happy that they agreed sharing me flashback 8 years ago Rimuru POV me and 𝗂𝗏 were talking inside the throne room while 𝗂𝗏 is training Rimuru. So do you agree 𝗂𝗏? 𝗂𝗏. Yes 𝗵𝗃 after all he will bound to have many girls cause he is your successor Rimuru. I agree but I don't want someone who's only with Izuku because of his power so we will be the one evaluating if she is acceptable to join 𝗂𝗏's ◕ if he accepts our confession 𝗂𝗏. Hi Rimuru. So when are we gonna confess? 𝗂𝗏. How about now 𝗧𝗏 teleport Izuku-kun here Rimuru. 𝗂𝗏 before I could say anything 𝗂𝗏 already teleported 𝗂𝗏 here I am not ready yet looks like I have to confess now Izuku. Hey guys why am I here I was just at the training area and I am suddenly here Rimuru. 𝗂𝗏 Izuku. Yes Rimuru-chan 𝗂𝗏. We have something to tell you more like confess to you Izuku. Oh okay what is you guys gonna tell me? I then looked at 𝗂𝗏 and both of us nodded at each other Rimuru/𝗂𝗏. 𝗂𝗏/Izuku-kun we love you will you be our boyfriend? I was closing my eyes hoping he would accept us please I hope he would Izuku. I love you two guys but I can't choose either one of you, that's why I can't. I am sorry, 𝗂𝗍𝗍. Actually Izuku-kun, we both agreed to share you. Izuku, wait, what? Rimuru, 𝗂𝗍𝗍 is. Right, I-kun, we both agreed to share you, so will you accept us now? Izuku, yeah, I accept you. I always loved you both but I was torn in choosing one of you, but I can't, so thank you. Ri-chan and Zan, both me and 𝗂𝗍𝗍 blush hearing our new nicknames. No fair making us blush like that. But I am happy he repeated our confession. Rimuru/𝗂𝗍𝗍. Ikoen/Izuku-kun, no fair. Izuku just chuckled at their reaction while both of them were pouting. Izuku, I love you. Ri-chan, I love you. Sing. Iken said, and he kissed my lips. I was the first one he kissed. It feels so good. Hot take that, 𝗂𝗍𝗍. After Ikoen finished kissing me I saw 𝗂𝗍𝗍 jealous. Fufufu, I will be the first wife. And Ikoen then went to 𝗂𝗍𝗍 and also kissed her. Rimuru/𝗂𝗍𝗍. I love you too. Ikoen/Izuku-kun. Flashback and Izuku POV. After that we sleep in the same bed and no, we haven't done the deed. We promised to do it after entrance exam. Today is our 8th anniversary and I have planned things for the both of them and I am really excited of what their reactions will be, but right now I have to focus. I am now fighting Ri-chan and she's not even trying at all. Izuku, ha, breathe. I sot got you there. Ri-chan, Rimuru, yeah you did, but too bad. Ikoen, it was still slow. I then used my unique skill, Hero's Wrath. I powered up immediately to 100% and oh, I can go beyond 100% now. As I remembered this skill has no limit, so I am actually still surprised that I have this overpowered skill. Rimuru, ho, using that already. I didn't said anything and just immediately charge at Ri-chan attempting to punch, but it was immediately blocked by Ri-chan. Rimuru, you've gotten faster. Ikoen, but it's still not enough. Ri-chan then kicked me from the side. Damn it, I have to train harder. I immediately pulled my sword out and took my stance. Rimuru, good stance. Ikoen. Ri-chan then also pulled out her sword. Both of us charge at each other. Ri-chan's slashes are strong and she is still holding back. How strong can our slashes at her full power? I paled at the thought of Ri-chan using her full power. I never once saw her used her full power, but I bet it's terrifying. I then block another slash from Ri-chan and jumped back. A/N. Go to 109 to 120. I then fired it at Ri-chan. Rimuru, this is very destructive, but too bad it won't defeat me. Ri-chan then absorbed it, but what she didn't know is that I only used that as a distraction. After he used his skill I immediately got close to Ri-chan and kissed her. Rimuru, W. What? Ikoen, stop. I didn't stop until she fainted from shock and blushed. I saw 𝗧𝗍𝗍 came close and I saw her. She was pouting. Too cute, 𝗂𝗍𝗍. Whereas mine? Izuku-kun, 𝗂𝗍𝗍 said, pouting because you. I kissed Ri-chan. Izuku, here is your scene. I then grabbed her waist and kissed her, and after the kiss I see Ri-chan getting up. Izuku, I win. Ri-chan. Rimuru, what? But that was not fair. You kissed me. That was cheating. Izuku, but there were no rules. Ri-chan, so I win. Rimuru, fine, but you have to kiss me again, she said, blushing. Ri-chan is so cute. Izuku, hi. I then wrapped her waist around my arm and kissed her. After the kiss Ri-chan was still blushing from because of what happened in the battle. Izuku, and oh Ri-chan, later can you come to the garden at 10 p.m. Rimuru, why? Ikoen. Izuku, secret, just come both of you. I want to show you both something. 𝗂𝗍𝗍/Rimuru. Time skip to 10 p.m. Road person POV. We see Izuku in a garden wearing tux while waiting for Rimuru and 𝗂𝗍𝗍. Izuku, after a few minutes of waiting, saw two of the most appealing girl in the whole multiverse walking out the garden. Rimuru was wearing her kimono while 𝗂𝗍𝗍 wore a blue dress. Izuku saw the both of them, can't help but blush. Izuku, they're so appealing. I am lucky to have not one but two appealing and cute girlfriend. Izuku then walked up to them. Hi Ri-chan and 𝗧𝗍𝗍, you both look appealing. Rimuru and 𝗂𝗍𝗍 then blushed at Izuku's compliment, can't help but drool a bit because of Izuku's appearance. Rimuru, thank you. Ikoen, you look handsome too. 𝗂𝗍𝗍, why thank you. Izuku-kun, why you look very good in your outfit too. After a few minutes of silence, cause none of them spoke because they keep blushing and looking at each other. Izuku, oh yeah, put these on. I will lead you the way. 𝗂𝗍𝗍 and Rimuru then put on the BLNDFLD and hold Izuku's hand. After a few minutes of walking, Izuku, okay, you guys can pull off the now. As both pulled their BLNDFLD off, they were surprised. They felt happy, overwhelmed. Rimuru and 𝗂𝗍𝗍 teared up. Izuku, happy 10th year anniversary. Ri-chan, 𝗂𝗍𝗍 both were still speechless, couldn't find a word. Izuku, come guys. Izuku took both of their hands and lead them to their seat. Izuku, and wait here, I'll be back. After a few minutes, Izuku came back with tray cart filled with foods. Izuku, my beloved Ri-chan, this is for you. I made your favorite food and I hope you like it. Rimuru was yet again overwhelmed. Izuku remembered her favorite food and remade it. Izuku, now for you, my adorable 𝗧𝗍𝗍, I also remade your favorite foods too. 𝗂𝗍 was the same as Rimuru couldn't speak. She was overwhelmed with emotions. After that Izuku then sat on his table bringing his food. Izuku, 𝗵𝗃 are you guys okay? You haven't said anything. Izuku was worried. 𝗂𝗍 and Rimuru haven't said anything. Rimuru, no 𝗵𝗃, it's just me and 𝗂𝗍 are just surprised and speechless. 𝗵𝗃, 𝗂𝗍, yes Izuku and me and 𝗧𝗍 are still speechless a bit, but thank you Izuku for this. Izuku smiled that there was nothing wrong. Izuku, well let's eat. Both nodded. All 𝗧𝗵𝗃. They began eating. Izuku was watching the reactions of Rimuru and 𝗂𝗍 tasting his food. Rimuru, 𝗵𝗃, this is so good, I feel like I am in heaven right now. Rimuru kept eating her food and Izuku watch her eating her food. So cute, Izuku thought, and Izuku then looks at 𝗂𝗍 who was about to eat her food. 𝗂𝗍 is right Izuku, your food is very delicious, one of the most delicious food I have ever tasted. Thank you Izuku. Izuku was happy there was no problem with the food and began eating his own food. After a few minutes the three of them finish eating and Izuku had one last surprise for the both of them. Izuku, guys, I want to give these to the both of you. I know you basically have everything, so this took me a while. I made this myself and I hope you love it. Izuku gave them a case. Rimuru and 𝗂𝗍 opened it and what they saw made them cried in tears. This is 𝗂𝗍's necklace and this is Rimuru's necklace. Izuku then took Rimuru and 𝗂𝗍's necklace and placed them in their necks. Rimuru and 𝗂𝗍 were on tears. Rimuru, 𝗵𝗃, 𝗂𝗍, Izuku both then hugged Izuku tightly and the first one to kiss Izuku was Rimuru. After that 𝗂𝗍 kissed Izuku too. Both, thank you so much 𝗵𝗃/Izuku, but I also have surprised for you. Both then pulled out a box. Izuku opened both of them. Izuku, thank you girls and I love you. Izuku wore both of them and 𝗂𝗍 kissed Izuku. Izuku, I love you my scene. 𝗂𝗍, I love you too. Izuku, Rimuru, no fair, how about me? Izuku chuckled at his 𝗵𝗃 and pulled her Wyatt and also kissed her. Izuku, they're better. Rimuru, yes. Rimuru said blushing. The night went on. All three of them were happy and kept celebrating. Izumi POV, it's been 2 months since Oni-chan jumped and we promised not to tell our parents, and today was me and my Nichan's birthday, but he was always neglected by mom and dad. They didn't even notice him not around. I am so sorry Oni-chan, I only did it to protect you. Inko, Izumi, are you okay? You look sad. Why? It's her birthday today, you should be happy. Its mom said while caressing my hair. Suddenly the door opened widely and saw my dad. All Might Toshinori, Izumi, happy birthday, your friends are here and also your uncle and aunties. I quickly smiled forgetting about Oni-chan. Inko, let's go. Izumi, mom said. Izumi, yes mom, and I went down and saw my uncles and auntie and also my friends. All happy birthday Izumi and Izuku. I flinched and also saw my friends flinched as well except for Katsuki and Shoto when they said Nichan's name. Aizawa, wait, where's Izuku? Inko, where's Izuku? Inko, Izuku who? Uncle Aizawa looked shocked and angry. Everyone was except for me, my friends and dad. Aizawa, Izuku, your son, my nephew, where is he? Inko, wait, Izuku, he is out with his friends. Mom lied about Izuku. Tsukachi, tell the truth. Inko, where is Izuku? Inko, dear, where is Izuku? Mom asked Dad. Toshinori, I don't know Gran Torino. What do you mean you don't know Toshinori? Where's my grandson? And even think about lying to me, I will beat you. Dad paled and shivered. Toshinori, I don't know, maybe in his room. I saw. Then Uncle Aizawa hurried upstairs and saw my friends paled, especially Katsuki and Shoto who paled. Aizawa POV, I went upstairs to go to my nephew's room. I got informed of his door and knocked. Aizawa, Izuku, it's me. I knock again. Izuku, I knock again. Izuku, if you're not gonna answer I will open the door. Still no answer. I had enough and I opened the door. What I saw shocked me to the very core. The room itself is like a crime scene. Bed is so small and has a lot of BLD and tissues on the floor, bandages and reeks of alcohol and BLD mixed together. My god, what happened? Aizawa, Nizu sir, can you come up please? And also Tsukachi. Nizu POV, Aizawa called me and Tsukachi to come up. We both came up and went to the room. What we saw shocked me. Tsukachi, what do you Principal Nizu on what happened here? Nizu, it's definitely not kidnapped or villain attacked, I said, and I thought, wait, tell me they didn't. I hope it's not what I think it is. Tsukachi, yes, as you can see bandages, tissues, medical equipment and medicines on the floor. I saw it. Tsukachi picked up one and read it. Tsukachi, it's painkillers and a very strong one too. My eyes widened. Why does Izuku need painkillers? Nizu, detective, I want you to look for something in the room. A clue please. Tsukachi, of course, Principal. Nizu, me and Aizawa then went outside the room waiting for Tsukachi to find something until a few minutes he called us back. Tsukachi, Nizu, I found a videotape. Nizu, well then let's look at it. We three then watched the videotape and what we saw was Izuku bloodied and injured. Then the videotape continues. He said in this video on what has happened in his life. As I listened to it the more angrier and I got same as Izawa and Tsukachi. After the video finished we then head downstairs. Izawa who was ran at 𝗵𝗃𝗀 and All Might activating his quirk beating 𝗵𝗃𝗀 and All Might up. Everyone was shocked what Izawa was doing. 𝗵𝗃𝗀, brother please stop. Izawa didn't listen and proceeds to beat the both of them up. Nizu, Midnight stop Izawa. I told Midnight to stop him even though I don't want him to stop. Midnight then knocked Izawa out with her quirk. I then looked at 𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗟𝗍 and 𝗵𝗃𝗀. Nizu, now tell me why did you two neglected Izuku my nephew and you kids don't hide. I know what you did also. I glared at them. NG, what did they do? Nizu sir. Nizu, here play it in the TV. I tossed the videotape and NG played it. Everyone was shocked. They saw Izuku bloodied and injured in the video. Izuku, hi, I am Izuku Yagi quirkless and this is my life. In the age of 4 my mom brought Izumi and I to the hospital to get our quirks checked. When it was finally our turn the doctor said I was quirkless, but when the doctor said Izumi had a powerful telekinesis quirk, the beach 𝗵𝗃𝗀 then celebrated with Izumi completely ignoring me. And after that we went home and saw my father on the couch. When 𝗵𝗃𝗀 told her about our results, he didn't even bat an eye on me and proceed to praise the beach. And after that I never existed to them. 10 years of my eve been neglected by them, and now to the tormentors Izumi, Shoka, Katsuki, Shoto and Katsumi. They tormented me every day using me as a dummy, hitting me with their quirks. As you can see, all this scars, all this injuries are caused by them, and not just that, my high school joined in the fun. They called me Deku, they called me worthless and even sabotage my grades in order to make the 5 feel proud that they're the highest, which is not. I am now broken. It hurts that they would betray and neglect their own BLD. I guess that's what families are for, right? And also to my uncle and aunties, thank you for taking care of me, and I am sorry I didn't tell you all any of my suffering because I don't want to be a burden to you all. And lastly, I love you guys, and F you to my so-called parent and those tormentors in that school. The video then turns off. RD person POV. Everyone was crying and angry at 𝗵𝗃𝗀 and 𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗟𝗍. 𝗵𝗃𝗀 was now crying saying I am sorry while All Might looks down in shame, and suddenly everyone heard a slap and saw 𝗵𝗲𝗄 slapped both of his children. 𝗵𝗲𝗄, now I have had it. You made your mom cry and Eve been lenient on you. F you bullied and tortured someone who I look also as a son, and you Katsumi, I thought you loved Izuku. This was the first time everyone saw 𝗵𝗲𝗄 angry. He was never really gets angry easily, but this one tips him off. Katsumi, I am sorry dad, I thought I was protecting him. Okay, I was scared he would die pursuing to be a hero. Katsuki, he was useless to us. He was only 𝗵𝗃𝗀. That little SHT had to be in his place and he'll gladly do it again. Katsuki was now getting beaten up by his dad. Katsuki, dad Misaru who keeps hitting him, punching his fave, breaking his ribs, his precious wrist. Katsuki fainted due to experiencing too much pain. 𝗵𝗲𝗄, now here's your punishment. Tell this villain when he wakes up what his punishment is. You will never get an allowance from me and your mom, and you will pay for your own food and clothes and work. We won't give you any money. You will cook for yourselves. Got it? Katsumi, hi sniff dad. Katsumi said crying. 𝗵𝗲𝗄 then immediately went to Mitsuki who was broken on the ground crying. Mitsuki, did we teach them wrong? Did I fail as a mother? Mitsuki said crying. 𝗵𝗲𝗄, no you did not Mitsuki, it's their ego that got them in that way, not you. 𝗵𝗲𝗄 said hugging Mitsuki, comforting her. Meanwhile with Todoroki Ray, Shoka, is this true? Shoka, yes mom. Everyone in the family was disgusted at them. Then Shoto had to open his big mouth. Shoto, we only did it because he was weak, a stepping stone in my way, thinking he could be a hero without a quirk. Laughable, haha. But he no slapped by his mother. He was shocked his mother slapped him. Shoto, Ray, don't call me mom you demon. Ray was now having a mental breakdown and NG was trying to comfort her as much as he can. Tuya, Shoto, I thought you wanted to be a hero. My little brother, turns out you're nothing more than a villain. Everyone was now comforting Ray. Natsuo and Fuyumi didn't even looked at them and then slapped Shoto, making Shoto even more shocked. Shoka, I hate you. NG, I will take both of your recommendation and you will train yourselves without us and cook your own meal, pay for your own clothes and also work. We won't give you any more money. Shoto, that's unfair. We only did a world of favor getting rid of that quirkless Shoto now was being beaten up by Tuya. Shoto, ni saniso dashed. Tuya then used his quirk on Shoto, bruising Shoto's both arms. Shoto, Shoto cried in pain. Tuya, don't call me that anymore. Shoto, we are no longer brothers. Tuya then stopped and Shoto passed out and immediately went into his mother's side. Now with the Yagis after the beat up of Izawa, Toshinori was getting beat up by Gran Torino. You were quirkless just like him, and you didn't even bat an eye on him. What has gotten into you? Did that rank got into your head? I bet Nana, right now, is rolling on her grave. She chose the wrong successor, I thought. You could bond with the kid as he is the same as you. Quirkless looks like I was wrong, and you, why did you bully your brother? Izumi, I only did it because I wanted to protect him. I was afraid of losing him, so Katsuki and Shoto made the idea to beat him up with our quirks. Grab Torino. And you think that was a good idea? Look at Izawa, he only can erase quirks but not mutation types of quirk. Tell me, if he had trained with Izawa then he would have a chance. After a few minutes, if beating and scolding everyone was now silent. Nizu, All Might and Green Telek, I am very angry and disappointed with you too. We trusted to our words. That Izuku was okay. This was our first time coming back here to celebrate their birthday as we were busy with the school and hero jobs, but you lied to us, and now for your punishment the kid will go through rehab except for Katsuki and Shoto. Both of them will go to juvie and be prison there for 10 months, and the three of you will go to rehab but will always wear quirk bracelet everywhere you go, and if you take it off you will be blacklisted from all of the hero school, and you will take the regular exam like everyone else. You will also serve 90 hours of community service every month, and once you got in you will write a law about quirkless discrimination and explain it and pass it to me, and once you graduate you will be on 3 years probation. Now am I understood? And also your check will be cut off by 80%. Now are clear with this? Nizu, I said are we clear with this? Everyobe except the ones who cared for Izuku. Hind Nizu, now let's loon for Izuku. Izumi, Uncle Nizu, there's no need for looking for him anymore. Nizu, and why is that? Izumi, because he is dead. Everyone heard Izumi and was shocked and did not believe it was true. Nizu, dare lie to me again? Izumi, and don't call me Uncle 𝗧𝗏𝗄𝐺. Nizu, she is not lying. Hearing 𝗧𝗏𝗄𝐺 said Abiat, Izumi not lying broke all of them. Everyone was crying again. Nizu, tell me how he died. Izumi, me and my friends were chasing him in the woods and we cornered him in a cliff and he jumped off. Everyone was not crying once more losing Izuku, but suddenly they heard a laugh in their heads. Ha, you finally get what all of you deserved except for the ones who helped him. Inko, who are you? Me, I am Rimuru Tempest, and 𝗂𝗏 is alive and well, he is here with me. Nizu, 𝗂𝗏, you mean Izuku, right? Rinuru, yes, everyone was now relieved that Izuku is alive. Toshinori, give us our son back, you villain. Rimuru, nope, I have chosen him as my successor and also as my lover. Izumi, Katsumi and Shoka, who heard what Rimuru said, got angry. Shoka, Izumi and Katsumi, give us our lover back. Rimuru, how about a no? And besides, he is already fine here, away from the pain that once haunted him, and don't worry, you will see him in the entrance exam. Nizu, may I ask, is Izuku okay there? Rimuru, yes, 𝗂𝗏 is okay here. Everyone was now happy that Izuku is alright. Rimuru, now I have to go bye, and to the ones who took care of my 𝗂𝗏, thank you, you have my blessing and gratitude. Then suddenly everyone who helped Izuku glowed in light. Nizu, what did you do? Rimuru, simple, I simply made them more powerful. Now I have to go bye. After that everyone left. Rei was still being comforted by his husband Enji while Shoka was dragging Shoto. And also the Bakugwos left Masaru carrying Mitsuki, who cried to sleep, and Katsumi was carrying Katsuki on his back, and after a few minutes Nizu and the others left, leaving a crying Izumi and Inko and a regretful Toshinori. After the event in the Yagi house, All Might kept finding Izuku and tried to be his father again and give him OFA, and Inko still is a hero but not much anymore. She only does rescue missions now and also helps out in quirkless orphanage and hospitals. Izumi still hangs out with her friends but only Shoka and Katsumi. She distanced herself from Shoto and Katsuki. Shoka, unlike her brother, she trained to be strong now for herself, and her family forgave her and doesn't talk to her brother anymore. Katsumi, she became less aggressive and hardworking. She regrets that day and is angry at his brother Katsuki. Her parents forgave her because they saw that she really regrets it and earned their forgiveness. Katsuki and Shoto, however, get worse. Katsuki blames everything on Izuku and doesn't train, always bully someone weak, and Shoto same thing as Katsuki. Their parents never forgave them both. Izuku POV, so it's time, it's finally entrance exam. I woke up in the morning and got ready. I ate breakfast with Richan and Sai-chan and of course do a little makeout session, only a little okay, and after that I got to shower and got ready. Izuku, guys, I am going now. Rimuru, good luck on the exam. 𝗂𝗏, Rimuru hugged me and kissed me on my cheek. Seal, good luck on the exam. Izuku, not like you need it, you are already smarter and stringer than anyone in your world. Same as always. Izuku, thank you both, and oh, remember the promise. I see both of them began to blush. Izuku, 𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗂𝗧𝗐𝗏𝗂𝗧𝗍𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 see ya both. By 𝗂𝗏/Izuku, I love you too, and that I waved goodbye and teleported to the entrance gate of you. Finally I am here too. I am close to achieving my goal. Then I went inside the gate and went to the exam hall. I sat in one of the sits and waited for the proctor to come. While I was resting I saw girls looking at me blushing. If Ri-chan and Xiai-chan were here this girls would have already died. After a few minutes the proctor came and it was 𝗳𝗍𝗪. Okay examinees, quiet now. I am 𝗳𝗍𝗪, your proctor for the written exam, and if I catch you cheating or if one of my clone catch you cheating then you will immediately be sent out of you. Understood? Everyone. The clones then started giving papers to students. This is easy thanks to 𝗧𝗏. She really is smart. Seal. Praise me more Izuku. There goes the voice again in my head. Is this seal? No, it's just your imagination, Izuku. Okay, wait, no it wasn't, damn it, every time. I then saw 𝗳𝗍𝗪 and he gave me the test paper. Whoa, this is easier than I thought it would be. I began answering the test paper. After 30 minutes I was done. I rechecked my answer 30 times already and no incorrect answer. I immediately got up and went to 𝗳𝗍𝗪. Izuku, sir, I am done. Everyone was shocked. I was finished. Random examinee, RE. Whoa, he is already finished. He must be smart. He must have an IQ quirk. There's no way he would finish this early without that 𝗳𝗍𝗪. Silence. And you, are you sure there's still a lot of time? Izuku, yeah, I am sure. I already rechecked my paper 30 times, so yeah, I am sure. 𝗳𝗍𝗪. Okay, then head out to the auditorium. My clone will lead you there and here a brochure. 𝗳𝗍𝗪 then gave me a brochure and followed his clone to the auditorium. Izuku, so I am really the first one that finished the written. Welp, I'll sleep for a bit until everyone gets here. I then turned on sleeping skill and slept. 𝗵𝗃. 1 hour later. Izuku POV. I then woke up and see everyone is here now and I saw present mic briefing the exam PM. So there will be 4 robots. The first one is the 1-pointer, gives you only 1 point. The second one the 2-pointer, which gives you 2 points, and the 3-pointer, which gives you the 3 points. Now you have to get above 60 or 60 in order to pass the practical exam. Now he was suddenly cut off by a kid with glasses raising his hands. PM. Yes, examinee 2893. Sir, in the brochure it says that there are 4 robots, but you only mentioned 3. If this is a mistake then you should be ashamed of themselves. And you there. He suddenly points at me. Yeah. You had that uninterested look the whole time and you were sleeping. If you don't take this seriously then leave. Izuku, you should really take that advice on yourself. Izuku, PM was about to explain the 4th robot. You came in and disturbed him, and not only that you were not paying attention to him. If you were paying attention you shouldn't have known that I slept or I had this uninterested loom, so take your advice and leave you. If you are not serious, glasses then didn't said anything and just sat down. PM. Okay, the kid over there is right. I was about to explain now. The last robot is a 0-pointer. It's best that you avoid it. It gives you no points and you will be assigned in a city where you will do the exams there, and good luck examinees. And plus, PM, really tough crowd. After that I looked at my paper. I was assigned in City A. I then went out the auditorium and got in the assigned bus that will lead us to City A. Time skip. Izuku, we have arrived and we are now standing outside the entry of City A, and what I saw next angered me. Izumi, Katsumi and Shoka were there. I quickly looked away and just start to stretch on my own and then waited for the gates to open. Then I saw the gates open. I immediately rushed inside. Even the 3 rushed inside. Hey, they didn't said go yet. They're gonna get disqualified. PM. Why are you all still standing? There's no countdown in real battle. Everyone paled and rushed inside. 𝗵𝗃. I already destroyed 28 3-pointer, 16 to 2-pointer and 31 1-pointer. That should be enough. I then got on the roof of one of the buildings and rest. Meanwhile in the observation room, RD person POV, we can see All Might, Green Telek and the teachers in U. A and Nizu sitting observing the exam. PM. Look at them go. Aizawa. It seemed the 3 girls are learning. He looks at Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi who rushed inside, and as well as another boy. Everyone nodded at Aizawa. After a few minutes, Nizu. The batch this year seems good and better than the last one. Everyone nodded at what Nizu said. Snipe. Some use brute force to attack the robot. The screen then closes up on a guy with hardened hands destroying robot 𝗵𝗃𝗪. And some use strategy. Then another examinee and invisible girl destroying the robots secretly. Everyone nodded. All Might. Sir, who is in the first place? Nizu. Oh, the first is this kid. The screen then zoomed closely on Izuku resting in the rooftop. Aizawa. How many points does he already have? Nizu. He already had 146 points, breaking the record in only 10 minutes. Now that's impressive. 𝗧𝗵𝗲, who is he? I want him in my class. 𝗧𝗬𝗧 then looks at the tab and was shocked. 𝗧𝗬𝗧. It's better if you look at it. 𝗧𝗬𝗧 then outs the information in the screen. Name: Izuku Tempest. Age: 16. Quirk: none. Birth date: July 15th. Everyone was shocked that the first place was quirkless, but 𝗧𝗬𝗧, Izawa and the Yagi were more shocked. Green Telek. Izuku, my baby boy. 𝗧𝗬𝗧, can you please call him when the exam is over? 𝗧𝗬𝗧. Yes, and don't provoke him when he's at my office. Understood. Both Yagi nodded and continued to watch the exam. Izawa: I think it's time to pull out the big gun, sir. 𝗧𝗬𝗧: yes. He then pushed a big red button in the city. Izuku was resting. Suddenly building shaked and a lot of examinees screaming and running. It's the 0-pointer run. All of them run. Izuku: pathetic. Ari, help please. Izuku then saw a girl helpless trapped in the rubbles, and what he saw next shocked him. Izumi Shoka and Katsumi working together to help the girl out of the rubble. Izuku: I am glad they changed. Izuku then rushed into the 0-pointer. Izuku: save her quickly. Izumi: Oni-chan. Izumi was shocked seeing Izuku, and so is Shoka and Katsumi. Izuku: not now, you three, get her out quickly. The three then nodded and finally got the girl out. Izuku: now go. Izumi: what about you? Izuku: just go. Katsumi: okay, but be safe. The three then carried the girl out and ran as far as they could from the 0-pointer. Izuku: now it's you and me. Izuku used his skill elemental manipulation and his unique skill Hero's Wrath. He charged it to 50%. Izuku: Izuku suddenly disappeared and was in the sky. Izuku: take this elemental fist. Elements in the form of fist began raining down on the 0-pointer, destroying it completely, shaking the whole city. After that, the 0-pointer was disintegrated. No piece was spare. All we can see is a big crater in the observation room. PM: holy 𝗧𝗃, that was awesome. Everyone was shocked of Izuku's power. 𝗧𝗧𝗧: sorry power loader, your robot is destroyed. And 𝗵𝗃𝗧: I am also sorry, but you have to fix the city's power loader / 𝗵𝗃𝗧. Knew it took me months to build that. Curse you, All Might. How powerful are you, my son? Inko: Izuku, my baby boy. Back in the city, everyone was shocked at Izuku's power, especially Izumi, Katsumi and Shoka. Izumi: thus is even more powerful than OFA. How strong are you, Nii-chan? Katsumi: I hope he is okay. Shoka: how strong have you gotten? Holy 𝗧𝗃. RE2: that was cool. RE3: how powerful is he? While the girls were squealing and blushing, Izuku: who that was cool. Izuku was now standing in front of the crater. PM: exam is over. I repeat, exam is over. And can Izuku Tempest come to the principal's office? I repeat, Izuku Tempest, please come to the principal's office. Izuku: I guess they found out. Welp, it's better to face this now than later. After that, Izuku quickly got out of the city and rode the bus and got off immediately and went to the principal's office. Izuku POV: freak, they are inside. Okay, calm yourself. Izuku: knock. Hello. 𝗧𝗍𝗧: come in. I then come inside and saw Yagis and the teachers and also my uncle and aunties. Izuku: so Principal 𝗧𝗍𝗧, why was I called here? 𝗧𝗍𝗧: I know it's you. Izuku: welp, can't say. I tried. How are you guys? Why am I here? Izawa: you are here because we have questions, nephew. Izuku: okay, so what are your questions? 𝗧𝗍𝗧: where were you? Izuku: somewhere far from here. All Might: my so young Tempest, where did you get your quirk? Izuku: oh, I earned it from my fiancés. Everyone was shocked. Izuku has a fiancé. 𝗧𝗍𝗧: so your fiancé is the Omnigod. My eyes widened. How did they know? Izuku: how did you know? 𝗧𝗍𝗧: because 2 years ago a girl named Rimuru spoke to us in our mind. She said she chose you as her successor. Izuku: oh yes, she chose me as her successor, and you Yagis don't even try it or you'll just end up dying. The Yagis flinch because they were planning on how to get Izuku back. Inko: but son, she kidnapped you. I was when she said that. How dare she accused my Richan. Izuku: how dare you accused my lover for kidnapping me? In fact, both of them saved me from death, and I suggest you don't call me son because you were never my mom. All Might: Izuku, that's your mother. Apologize. Izuku: and tell me what kind of mother neglects her child, not feeding him, not taking care of him, and you hypocritical BSI. Know your secret. OFA: I know they told me that you a quirkless child once. You should know how I felt, and yet you didn't even bat an eye on me. So much for number one hero and symbol piece. You couldn't even help me, your former son, and if that is all, I'll be going. See you uncle and aunties, don't worry, I don't blame you. You trust these two and you were busy with your jobs, so don't blame yourself and bye. I then walked out of the room. Still they have the audacity to accuse someone who had taken care of Me more than them. As I walked out I saw two people that made me even more. I saw Shoto and Katsuki. Shoto, how are you here, you useless piece of 𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗍? Izuku, entrance exam why? Katsuki, if you don't drop out you useless 𝗧𝗍 I will kill you, Katsuki said, smirking, thinking that Izuku would comply. Izuku, how about a no? Katsuki rage charged at Izuku but didn't even get close to him as he was in the ground screaming in pain, his wrist dislocated, broken. Izuku, you should know your place much. Shoto, you BS, take this. Shoto used his ultimate move. Shoto, Flash Fire Fist. He then, thinking he defeated me. Shoto, you should have stayed dead, but was shocked when he saw me unharmed. Shoto, 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗵𝗲, no one can withstand my attack. Even if you withstand it you shouldn't be standing. Shoto shouted at me. Izuku, really, that was all you got? It tickles. You should call it Flash Fire Beach, and let me show you what a true ultimate move is. Izuku then used Shoto's ultimate move against him, making Shoto's pride and ego break. Shoto, 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗵𝗲, stop, I am sorry. Shoto was on the ground crying, same as Katsuki, ego broken by the kid they thought was useless and weak. Izuku, pathetic. I then left them on the ground, both passed out. I was now in the gate about to teleport, but someone called me. Izumi, Oni-chan. I saw Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi running towards me and stopped. Izuku, what do you want? Izumi, and don't call me Oni-chan. Izumi, we wanted to say we're sorry for everything. I know we did bad things to you, but we're sorry. Even if you don't forgive us we will keep trying and earn it. Izumi said, crying, so you really change, how? Izumi, but I am sorry, I can't forgive you just yet. Shoka/Katsumi, us too, we will earn it and become your friends again, even if we won't get to be with you anymore, but we will still earn it. Both of them said, crying. Izuku, I am sorry, but I can't forgive you just yet. It may take some time or never, but right now no. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi, it's okay, but we will try and earn it and become friends again with you. Izuku, good luck. I smiled, I hope that stay true. I then teleported back to the void. I saw no any. Izuku, where are they? I then checked the training area and the throne room, the garden, the dining area. There weren't there, so I went to my bedroom. Rimuru, Ikuin, are you ready? Seal, for the time of your life. Izuku, girls, you're so hot and cute. I then went inside and closed the bedroom door. As we can see Rimuru touching Izuku's body, kissing them, while Seal is having a makeout session with Izuku. Seal, 𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗵𝗲, while kissing Izuku. Rimuru, who was touching and kissing Rimuru's body, immediately touched Izuku's PP and opened his. Rimuru, this is Ikuin's PP, so big, will it fit in me? Rimuru was shocked seeing Izuku's 15-inch hard PP. Rimuru then tried to put Izuku's PP in her mouth but was stopped by Izuku. Izuku, not yet, my Richan, I still have to kiss you, you know. Izuku then pulled Rimuru up and kissed her while Izuku was fingering Seal. Seal, on 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗵𝗲, on Kuin Aahan more 𝗬𝗵 more, I am coming. Seal, then Izuku, Sichan, why did you come? Did I tell you to come? Looks like I have to punish my Ci-chan for coming without my permission. Richan, can you help me punish our bad Ci-chan? Rimuru, hi Ikuin, Rimuru said while kissing Izuku. Izuku then started to punish Seal by fingering her again but stops every time Seal is about to come. Seal, Izu, please let me come on. Izuku, not yet Ci-chan. Now Richan, you can SEK my PP while I punish Sing. Rimuru nodded and went down and began his PP. Izuku, oh fuck Richan, your mouth PP feels so warm and good. Izuku said. He then stopped fingering Seal. Izuku, Sichan, don't finger yourself, okay? Your punishment is to watch as I deep throat Richan, got it? Seam, Seal, 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗵𝗲. Izuku then put bow of his hand. Son Rimuru then started her mouth like a PP. Tears were dropping from Rimuru's eyes, who were filled with pleasure. Izuku, am coming. Richan, swallow it all, and if I saw a single drop I will have to punish you like Sihan, got it? Izuku said in a demanding tone. Rimuru couldn't speak because of the pleasure her mouth feels being effed by Izuku's big hard PP. Izuku, now take it all. Richan, Izuku then cummed inside Rimuru's mouth. Rimuru, so good, drinking all of Izuku's cum while Seal was getting hotter by a minute. Izuku, now, Sian, come here. Seal then went to Izuku. Izuku, did you learn your lesson? Ci-chan, Izuku said while touching Seal's PP. Seal, Ainen, yes, you're on. Izuku, good, my Ci-chan, now lay down. Seal then laid down. Izuku, you are really dripping down there, Ci-chan. Izuku, now tell me, what do you want, Ci-chan, and I'll do it? Izuku said while fingering Seal's PP. Seal, I want on an Izu 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗵𝗲 to F my PP and ravage it on deeply. Izuku then pushed his PP deep inside Seal and started moving roughly inside Seal. Seal, ahan, yes, more 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗵𝗲 and more. Ayan, Seal screamed in pleasure as she was F roughly by her Izu. Izuku, I didn't know that you would be this horny 𝗧𝗏, you bad girl, you need to be punished more, Izuku said while even harder now 𝗧𝗏. Yes 𝗵𝘃𝗧𝗟𝗘 and punish this bad girl more 𝗂𝗏 Izuku. 𝗧𝗏, I am coming, where do you want it? 𝗧𝗏. Inside I want 𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗟𝗘 come inside me deeply 𝗂𝗏 Izuku. 𝗧𝗏, I am coming, take it all. Izuku then came inside 𝗧𝗏. 𝗳𝗿𝗧𝗟𝗘, 𝗧𝗏 said, who was also coming. 𝗧𝗏 then fainted from pleasure. Izuku, who was still hard as a rock, looked at 𝗵𝗃, who was getting wetter by the second. Izuku. It's your turn 𝗵𝗃. Rimuru. Please 𝗳𝗏𝗃 put it in me now, but just give me your hard rock pp and f me ravage me ps. Izuku. F so hot. Well. Then I'll start. Izuku then it inside Rimuru, who screamed in pleasure. Rimuru. Yes 𝗳𝗏𝗃, yes more 𝗧𝗏 and more 𝗳𝗏 𝗂𝗏. Izuku. My god 𝗵𝗃, you're so warm and tight, f I love your pp. Rimuru. 𝗳𝗏 arigato 𝗧𝗏 gozaimasu 𝗧𝗏. Izuku then started f Rimuru rougher and faster. Rimuru. Yes right there 𝗳𝗏 𝗧𝗏 and yes more 𝗧𝗏 more 𝗧𝗏. Rimuru was in pleasure. Izuku. 𝗵𝗃, I am almost coming, where do you want it? Rimuru. Just 𝗂𝗏 like 𝗧𝗏 seal inside me. Izuku. Well then take it all inside 𝗵𝗃. Izuku then came inside Rimuru to Rimuru. IQ. Rimuru said while coming. Izuku. Hey you. Two were not done yet? Rimuru and 𝗧𝗏, who just woke up, paled and saw Izuku's pp is still rock hard. They f until morning and did 30 rounds each. Rimuru and 𝗧𝗏 were now very tired and was like a mindless person when they did it in the 20th time. Izuku POV. I woke up and saw both 𝗵𝗃 and 𝗧𝗏 naked. I then blushed, remembered what happened last night. I then tried to move but can't, they're hugging me tightly. My god, I need to pee. Izuku. 𝗵𝗃-san, can you please move a bit? I shaked them a little. Rimuru. 𝗳𝗏, don't spoil them too much, 𝗵𝗃 said sleepily. 𝗧𝗏. Izuku-kun, I already made breakfast for them. Izuku, what are you guys talking about? Rimuru. Our children. 𝗳𝗏, stop spoiling them too much. I blushed as 𝗵𝗃 dreaming me and her having children. 𝗧𝗏. Izuku-kun, hurry, they still have to go to school. I blushed further. I should really wake them up now, I can't hold it anymore. Izuku. 𝗵𝗃-san, wake up. I shake them harder but still soft. Rimuru. Good morning and where's our children? 𝗵𝗃 asked me. She's still sleepy. 𝗵𝗃 then realized what she said and was now blushing, faces fully red. Rimuru. 𝗳𝗏, good morning, did you hear it? Izuku. Yeah 𝗵𝗃, you were dreaming about me spoiling our children way too much. 𝗵𝗃 was embarrassed and went out the bedroom naked. Now it's 𝗧𝗏, she still hasn't woken up. Izuku. 𝗧𝗏, wake up. I shaked her. 𝗧𝗏. 5 more minutes Izuku-kun, and can you wake our children up, they still have school today. Izuku. 𝗧𝗏, wake up please, freak, I really need to go. I shaked her again. 𝗧𝗏. Izuku-kun, good morning. Izuku. Good morning 𝗬𝗏, can you please get off me for a bit, I really need to go to the bathroom. 𝗧𝗏. Oh okay 𝗬𝗏 then moved aside. I immediately ran to the bathroom and peed, thank god. Time skip. Izuku was now in the training area working out his muscles, but he was interrupted by Rimuru, who went in holding mail letter. Rimuru. 𝗳𝗏, a mail is sent here for you. Izuku. How did even a mail sent here? Where at the void? Izuku was confused but shrugged it off immediately and went to see what's the mail is all about. Rimuru then gave Izuku the mail. Izuku. This is my exam results in you. Izuku was shocked. How did even Nihility send it here, and also it's only been a day since the exam ended and the result was already here. Izuku. 𝗵𝗃, call 𝗧𝗏, we'll open the mail together. Rimuru then nodded and called 𝗧𝗏. Rimuru. 𝗧𝗏, come here to the training area. 𝗳𝗏 got his results from you. And want us both to open it with him. 𝗧𝗏. Okay 𝗧𝗏, tell Izuku-kun I am coming there. Rimuru. I already told her 𝗳𝗏, she said she's. Oh never mind, she's here. 𝗧𝗏 then appeared in the room and went towards Izuku and kissed him on the cheeks. Izuku. Okay now we're all here, let's open it. Izuku then opened the mail and saw a projector and his uniform. Izuku. What is this? Holding the projector. 𝗧𝗏. Izuku-kun, it's a projector. Izuku. Thanks 𝗧𝗏 for telling me. Izuku then pressed something on the projector and it turned on, then saw a tired-looking man with baggy eyes and dark clothes with a scarf around his neck. Aizawa. Problem, nephew, congratulations, you have passed on the entrance exam, scoring a perfect score in the written exam and getting a score of 203 points, beating the previous record. Now you must be wondering why you have 203 points in the practical exam. We don't just record your villain point, we also give hero points, and as such you were given 60 hero points for helping save the girl from the 0-pointer, and you are the class representative of this year and you will be in my class. Class 1A, good luck and welcome to your Hero Academia director. Cuts. Aizawa. Is it finished? If it is, I will be sleeping now. 𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏 then went inside his sleeping bag and laid down and slept. The video then ended. Izuku, yada. I got in. Izuku was screaming, hugging both 𝗂𝗍 and Rimuru/𝗧𝗏. Congratulations 𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏, you made it. Izuku, I can finally become a hero and it's all thanks to you 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗀. Thank you so much Rimuru. No 𝗧𝗏, it was all yo Izuku. No, if it wasn't for the both of you I would be dead by now, or I would still be weak by now. It's all thanks to both of you. You made my life happier and brighter and I thank you both of you 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗀. I love you both of you so much. Rimuru and 𝗂𝗍 were feeling butterfly in their stomach. They were happy and both teared up. Rimuru/𝗂𝗍, Izuku, we love you too so much. Both hugged tighter at Izuku and Rimuru then kissed Izuku at the lips, and next was 𝗂𝗍. After that they celebrated on Izuku's acceptance in you. And went and have made love again for the full night, and screams and pleasure can be heard throughout the void. Time skip to first day. Izuku POV. Finally, it's my first day at you. I can finally be a hero. I was now outside of you. Gates, and I then stepped inside and immediately went in the building. I was now inside this place, but there are too many sides. Where do I go? I then went to on anywhere my gut feels to, and after a few minutes I was lost. This place is like a maze. You look lost. Problem nephew, do you need help? I then looked at and saw Uncle 𝗧𝗏. Izuku. Yeah, I don't know where 1A is. 𝗧𝗏. Follow me. I then followed Uncle 𝗧𝗏. After a few minutes we arrived at class 1A and SWW. The door is the door so huge it must be because of students with gigantification quirks like MD Lady Izuku. Thanks Uncle 𝗧𝗏. No problem nephew. Now go inside. It's still 30 minutes before class and I have to go back to faculty for a bit. 𝗧𝗏 then walked away. I then went inside and saw some faces I recognize, like for example the glasses guy, and oh, it looks like the girl Izumi and the two saved. It's you, the one who destroyed the 0-pointer. I am sorry for the trouble I caused back at the auditorium, and you figured out the secrets of the exam. As such you are more superior than me, the glasses guy said, standing up. Izuku. Not really, I was just trying to help them. I didn't know about the secret points. I was only focused on helping them getting the girl out and destroying that big robots. I waved the hand in the back of my head. This guy follows rule way too strict and serious. And nice to meet you. I am 𝗍𝗏𝗧𝗏, by the way, from Sumai Hine. Izuku. Nice to meet you too, 𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏. I am Izuku Tempest. Hey, it's you, the one who helped the girls save me and annihilate the big robot. Thanks for saving me back there. I owe you one, said the girl. I never really looked at her when the girls saved her, but she looks cute. Izuku. Nice to meet you. I am Izuku Tempest. And that was nothing really. It's a hero's job to save everyone. I am 𝗃𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏. Nice to meet you too, Tempest-san. Izuku. You can call me Izuku-san. 𝗃𝗃𝗧𝗏. Okay, Izuku-san, but you have to call me 𝗃𝗃𝗃 too. 𝗃𝗃 said shyly. I then saw her face reddened. Izuku. Are you okay, 𝗃𝗃san? You look red. Are you sick? Do you need water? I then touched her forehead. 𝗃𝗃 only blushed more. 𝗃𝗃. Why, I am fine. Izuku. 𝗃𝗃 then composed herself. 𝗂𝗍. 𝗵𝗃𝗃. Izuku is already making his H. Izuku. There goes this voices again. I swear they sounded like 𝗀𝗏's voice. 𝗂𝗍. It's just your imagination. It was my imagination. Wait, it's not. And there goes the voice vanished again. Izuku. Then mind if I seat beside you, 𝗃𝗃san? 𝗃𝗃. Sure, Izuku-san. No one has claimed the seat yet, so you can sit there. Izuku. Thanks, 𝗃𝗃san. And also, can you wake me up if the teacher arrives already? Then I saw 𝗃𝗃san nodded and thanked her. I then slept for a bit waiting for everyone to arrive. 𝗃𝗃 POV. I watch him sleep. He is so sight and peaceful. I blushed. Wait, I just met him. Is this love at first sight? No, it can't be. I mean, why would he want a petite girl like me? Then I saw 3 girls coming in looking at Izuku-san. One of the girl looks like him, but a girl version. Wait, they were also the ones who saved me. I immediately got up and went to them. 𝗃𝗃. Ano, thank you for saving me from the 0-pointer, and if you want anything just ask me again. Thank you for saving me, I said, bowing up and down. No, it's fine, really, it's what heroes do, save everyone, right? She said the same thing as Izuku-san, and she looks like Izuku-san. Are they twins? 𝗃𝗃. I am 𝗃𝗃𝗧𝗏𝗏. Nice to meet you 3. I am Izumi Yagi. Nice to meet you too, and this is my friend. Guys, introduce yourself. Hi, I am Shoka Todoroki. Nice to meet you too, 𝗧𝗏-san. I am Katsumi Bakugo. Nice to meet you, 𝗧𝗏-san. 𝗃𝗃. You can call me 𝗃𝗃 Izumi. Oh, okay, 𝗃𝗃-san. How long has he been asleep? Does she mean Izuku-san? 𝗃𝗃. After he arrived, he said to wake him up when the teacher arrives. Izumi. Okay guys, let's go and seat. And 𝗃𝗃-san, you can call me Izumi. Izumi-san and her friends then went to find a seat. Shoka. Same, call me Shoka Katsunk. Same, call me Katsumi too. I then went back to my seat next to Izuku-san and suddenly someone bursted to the door. Two guy, one looks like Katsumi-san and the other looks like Shoka-san. Listen up you extras, me and this guy here are your superiors, so bow down, said the blonde guy smirking. Leader, you two, how dare, you're almost destroying the door that was used by our seniors, and wear your uniforms correctly. Shut it, 4 eyes, or I will beat you. Leader, beat me. That's not very hero-like. Why would I bow to them? Everyone already disliking them until suddenly I heard a voice spoke next to me. Izuku, did you two forgot what I did to you at the entrance exam? If you two won't shut up and stop acting like you're superior to everyone, I will cut both of your arm. I saw Izuku-san standing up walking towards them. My god, the tension inside the room has gotten intense. Shoto, tisk, you just got lucky, you useless Deku. The guy toned down and went to find a seat. Is he scared of Izuku-san, and what did he do to them in the entrance exam? Katsuki, you think you have beaten me? Ha, you are a weak and useless Deku. Well, me, I am a god. Well, I guess this loud guy has a god complex. Everyone in the class already dislikes him except for the guy who looks like Shoka-san. Izuku, you really want to taste it again? Humut. Whoa, Izuku-san, so cool, put him in his place. Izuku-san, and then I looked at the 3-girl angry Katsumi. Katsuki, stop it, Katsumi-san said. Katsuki, now why would I do that? It is my place as god to show these extra wannabes who's the top dog in this place. But suddenly he was punched in the gut by none other than Izuku. The guy was now in the ground holding his guts. Izuku, you really think you're a god? Pathetic, you can't even beat me. Let's be honest here, the only reason you got in because of the hero commission. You and Shoto, I mean, you don't have quirk control, you just bursted in. Everyone I have noticed yesterday and today. I mean, do you even train like your sister did? Really pathetic. Now this is my final warning, throw that big ego of yours and I won't cut your arms, understood? Izuku-san said. My god, Izuku-san, so cool, putting the guy in his place. The guy on the ground was shaking and nodded at Izuku-san, and Izuku-san went back to his seat. Everyone was silence on what they just witnessed. I mean, who wouldn't be shocked? 2 guys with god complex came into the room telling us to bow down and were sacred of Izuku-san. Izuku and Aizawa-sensei, come out already and start this class. I know you're there. Izuku-san said. What does he mean? You have a great observation problem, child. Izuku-san then rolled his eyes. Izuku, when are you gonna stop calling me that? I won't, cause I know you'll bring trouble. And class, nice to meet you. I am your homeroom teacher and advisor through your years in you. I am Shota Aizawa. Now put this on and go out to the field. So this is our sensei. He looks cool and tired. I saw Izuku-san, Izumi-san, Shoka-san and Katsumi-san stand up and went outside, and I just followed them. Izuku, you should hurry up. Aizawa-sensei is known for expelling his class. He might expel us all, so chop chop. I was shocked our sensei can expel us. I immediately ran to the girls' locker room. Izuku POV. I then went inside the locker room and started changing until I saw everyone looking at me. Izuku, what are you guys looking at? Nothing, bro, your body is very manly. How did you get that kind of muscles? Can you give me your workout routine? Izuku, oh, I thought something was wrong, and sure, I will give it to you after class. I am Izuku Tempest, by the way. Nice to meet you. I am Ijiro Kirishima. Nice to meet you too, Tempest bro. I then heard someone, hey guys, look, the seniors left us a present. I poke at what the midget was talking about, and I was not liking it. A hole that directly leads to the girls' locker room. Leader, stop it, we are hero students, you will become a criminal. My little Mineta is already a criminal. The black-haired girl's big melons, the brown-haired girl's perfect curves, then the petite girl melons. Is he talking about Kyoka-san? I then went towards him and slammed him into the wall. Izuku, listen here, midget, if you ever peek on someone here, I will cut your FPP off and shove it to your mouth, understood? I said, making the midget PSS and scared Mineta. Hi. Izuku, good. I then put him down and change and went out to the field. Aizawa, I didn't expect you to be a little late even though you're first. Izuku, I was late because I had to take care of some perverted midget trying to peek on the girls' locker room. Then I saw 3 girls came. It was Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi. Aizawa, they really changed except for the 2. Izuku, yet but it will take time for me to forgive the 3 of them. Uncle nodded, understanding what I meant. Then a few minutes later everyone arrived and I felt 2 people watching us. It was All Might and Green Telek. Aizawa, you all are late except for these 4. He then pointed at Izumi and her friends and me, and it's not acceptable here in you. If you were heroes, many civilians would have been dead or injured, so we will fix that. For now we will be having a quirk apprehension test. But sir, what about the orientation? Aizawa, orientations are not necessary and here in you. We are given freedom in how we educate you, so no more questions now. Problem child come up. I then went forward. You are the first place in the entrance exam, show me what you got. He then tossed me a baseball. How far did you throw it when you were in middle school? Izuku, I was home study so I don't know. Aizawa-sensei nodded. Aizawa. Okay, then throw the ball using your quirk as far as you can. You use your full power. If you don't, you're expelled. I then smirk. Izuku. Okay, but if there's any casualty I won't take the blame. I then powered my hero's wrath to 100%. Everyone was looking awe and shock at my power while Katsuki and Shoto were angry and pieces because I was more powerful than them. I threw the ball, shockwaves were formed and students weren't flying, and also Aizawa-sensei because I used my unique skill, Star Barrier A/N. I am sorry I forgot to tell you Izuku was already given the Star Spirit, but I will make filler chapter of this again. I am truly sorry. After the shockwaves stopped and I saw everyone in awe shock, especially the two that were hiding. Kirishima, this is crazy. How powerful is Tempest bro? Kyoka, Izuku-san is very powerful. This is crazy. Whoa my god, I am excited. This is fun. Oh no, she triggered him. Welp, good luck to you all. I then looked at Aizawa-sensei, grin. This is not good. Aizawa. Fun you say, then we will make it more fun. The one who will put last place in this test will be expelled. Everyone now paled at what Aizawa-sensei said, but a girl with brown hair and permanent blush talk back. But that's not fair, we just got in here. Aizawa. Fair? You talk about fair? Well, let me tell you, life is unfair. Disaster. Villain attack. Civilians dying. Do you think there are fair? No, there are all unfair, and we heroes are the one who will be battling that unfairness. Now go plus ultra and let's start. Continuation sprint. Izuku went up against 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏. May the best man win. Tempest-san. Izuku. Yeah, may the best man win. 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏. Aizawa. Ready, set, go. Izuku then used flash step and immediately got in the finish line first. 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏. Wow, so fast I didn't even see him move. 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏 thought shock. He thought he was fast because of his quirk, but what Izuku showed him paled in comparison to his 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏. I'll train harder and surpass Izuku-san in speed. 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏 determined and motivated in surpassing Izuku. Robot? Izuku error. 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏 3. 2 seconds. Everyone was shocked at the result. Kaminari. What the heck, he is strong and super fast. Mina. His quirk is overpowered. Everyone was awe, including Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi, while Katsuki and Shoto were jealous and pss that Izuku was stronger than them. Results in 50-meter sprint. Izuku error. Izumi 3. 0 seconds. 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏 3. 2 seconds. Katsumi 3. 8 seconds. Shoka 4. 2 seconds. Next, grip strength. Izuku was now getting ready at grip strength. He then charged Hero's Wrath to 20%, which was equal to OFA's 80%. Izuku the grips and crunch. Everyone heard the crunch noise and saw Izuku and the machine broke. Toru. I am not even surprised anymore. What I saw in the entrance exam was already enough for me to know that you're the most powerful student here. Everyone nodded, agreeing at Toru's statement, while off Katsuki and Shoto. More results in grip strength. Izuku broke Shoji 520 kilograms, Izumi 340 kilograms, Ojiro 328 kilograms, Momon 210 kilograms. Next test, long jump. Izuku cleared the test because he can fly using element air. Results: Izuku cleared the sand, Izumi cleared the sand, Katsumi cleared the sand, Katsuki cleared the sand, Yaoyorozu cleared the sand. Next, stamina test. They were to ran around the field to test how long can they stamina ran out, but with Izuku's skill unlimited stamina, he dominated the test yet again. Results: Izuku 2 hour was stopped by Aizawa. Momon 1 hour and 30 minutes, Ojiro 1 hour and 26 minutes, Kirishima 1 hour and 13 minutes, 𝗧𝗓𝗧𝗏 1 hour and 8 minutes. Time skip. The all test was done and finished, and everyone except Izuku, the 2 and Momo were nervous they might get expelled. Aizawa. Okay, all of you did good, and here are the results. Izuku, Izumi, Momo, Shoka, Katsumi, Kirishima, Ojiro, Shoji. Last place, Mineta. Everyone was happy and relief they weren't at last place, but were still a bit nervous, and Mineta was pale while Katsuki and Shoto were that they were at 14 and 15 place, and Deku was first. If only they had trained seriously and properly like the others, they would have gotten somewhere in the top 10, but not number 1 as Izuku already dominated that number. Aizawa. About the expulsion part, it was only a bluff to motivate you all, and you can go back to your classroom. Aizawa then left, making Mineta, who was almost crying because he was almost expelled, relief, and also was everyone. Izuku, bluff but I know you saw potential in that midget. That's why you didn't expel him. No, I mean everyone. Momo. I thought you guys knew too. He was clearly bluffing in order to get us do our best. Izumi. If you only knew what Uncle Izuku is capable of. Yaoyorozu, time skip. Everyone was now in the classroom. Quiet takes place. No one said anything until a certain pink-skinned gal speaks. Mina. Guys, let's introduce ourselves, our dislike, our likes, and our quirks. Everyone nodded. Mina. I'll go first. Hi, I am Mina Ishido. My quirk is acid and I like gossips, dancing, and anything fun, and I dislike bullies and discrimination. Now who's next? Lita. Then stand up. Lita. I am Tenya. Lita. My quirk engine, which makes me have turbo engines in my calf and makes me faster. I like order, reading books, my family, and following rules. I dislike villains who hurt innocent people for fun and bullies. Izuku. Well, I guess my turn. Izuku said, walking to the front classroom. Izuku. Hi, I am Izuku Tempest. My quirk is heroes, wrath, and elemental. I like my two fiancés, Katsudan, training and putting arrogant and big ego people in their places. My dislikes are villains and people who discriminates others who have weaker, villainous, mutant or no quirk at all, and people who are arrogant and egoistical. Izuku then went back to his seat. Katsuki. Remember the name of the future number 1 hero extras. Katsuki Bakugwa. My quirk is explosion Kaminari. Nope, I think Izuku will be the number 1 hero. Katsuki. What did you say? Pikachu wanna die? Kaminari. I mean, look, your attitude trash, your quirk control trash. You were even number 15 in the quirk test and you're so loud. And Izuku here is calm, logical, powerful, nice personality, and has a calm aura around him that makes us calm and safe. So tell me, how can you be number 1 when you don't even have the qualities of it? Katsuki. 𝗧𝗵𝗃, I will enjoy killing you. Katsuki then charged at Kaminari, who was only calm. Suddenly Katsuki found himself on the ground paralyzed and he saw Kaminari's shoes in front of him. Kaminari. You should really think before you charge. You're wondering, right, why you can't move? Well, I will introduce myself. My name is Denki Kaminari and my quirk is electric manipulation. I can manipulate electricity in however way I want, and what I did is electrified your nerves so you won't be able to move for 20 minutes. Izuku. I really like this guy. Izuku said, amused at what he has seen Katsuki being out into place by Kaminari. A/N. In this Kaminari is smart and collected and a bit powerful. Everyone was shocked at the situation. Katsuki. BSDRD, undo this. When I move again I will kill you. You hear me? Kaminari. Gosh, how did they even let you in? Kaminari then knocks out Katsuki, who keeps screaming while Shoto didn't speak because he was a bit scared. Kaminari. Finally some peace and quiet. Now who will introduce next? The day then goes by and Katsuki was sent to the infirmary. Izuku was now outside until Izumi. Tempest, Sen, wait, we need to talk to you. Izuku saw Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi all. Izuku. What do you want to talk about? You three. Izumi. No more like we need help. Izuku saw their face serious. Izuku. Why would they need help? Should I help them or not? Izuku's mind was in conflict. His heart wants to listen to what they're gonna say, not help, but the mind is telling him no at all. But at last Izuku chose to hear them out. Izuku. Okay, you three speak. The three nodded. Izumi. Not here, they might be spying on us. Izuku. Then you three hold my shoulder. The three nodded and hold his shoulder. They eventually vanished. Out of thin air void we can see Rimuru and Seal talking while having tea in the throne room until Izuku appeared with the three girls. Rimuru POV, me and Seal were talking about how good Ikuin was last night, and suddenly Izuku appeared and with his past I was, and I saw Seal too. Irritated. Izuku. Richan. Seichan, I am home, and also I brought them here. They said they need a private place to talk to me and this is the best place I could think of. Can they stay here for a bit? I'll teleport them back. Once I hear them out, I glared at the three girls and they seem to have no ill intention. Rimuru. Sure, but hurt my Ikuin again then I will hurt you. The three nodded to me and said thanks. I then saw all three of them with Izuku walking out the throne room. Izuku. Now I am here in the garden and looked at the three of my past. Izuku. Now why do you need my help? The three. Please save us from Katsuki and Shoto. Izuku. Why do you need saving? Clearly you three are stronger than the two of them, so why? I then looked at their face, worried, scared and sad, tears coming out from their eye. Izumi. We will tell you why it happened when we were 13. Flashback 3 years ago. Izumi POV. I realized that I hurt Oni-chan. Me, Shoka and Katsumi were gonna apologize to him and help him become a hero. We realized what Katsuki and Shoto's true intention were and we wanted to separate from them. The three of us were walking home but suddenly I blacked out. I don't know why. When I woke up I saw Shoka and Katsumi tied up and awake. Izumi. Guys, what's happening? Where are we? I was scared. I need my Oni-chan. And suddenly the door opened and saw Katsuki and Shoto. Katsumi. Nichan, where are we and why are tied up? Shoka. Yes, 𝗵𝗃 can you untie us? I'm scared, Katsuki. How about no, we know that you were gonna apologize to Deku and we won't let you do that, Katsuki said, smirking 𝗧𝗪. We have to punish you three, said 𝗧𝗪 with a perverted grin. The three of us were confused and scared. Suddenly both Katsuki and 𝗧𝗪 pulled their down and they started touching us. Izumi. 𝗧𝗪, no, please stop this, no, Izumi said, crying while 𝗧𝗪 is touching her BRST and her PP. 𝗧𝗪. Shut up, bitch, you should be lucky I chose you as my slot. Now open your mouth and SEK my PP. 𝗧𝗪 then put his in my mouth. 𝗵𝗃, please save me. I was crying. I then saw Shoka and Katsumi getting violated by Katsuki. All three of us were begging the both of them to stop, but they didn't, and 𝗧𝗪 came inside my mouth and immediately teared down my skirt and uniform. Izumi. 𝗵𝗃, mom, dad, please save me, I'm scared. 𝗧𝗪. This what happens when you disobey us. 𝗧𝗪 then put his little PP in front of Izumi's PP. Izumi. 𝗧𝗪, please don't, please anyone save us, please. 𝗧𝗪 then began raping me. That was the first time I felt fear. 𝗧𝗪. And also say hi to the camera. My eyes widened and saw the camera in front of us three. I then saw Katsuki raping Katsumi while fingering Shoka. Izumi. Why would you do this to us? We are your friends. 𝗧𝗪. Friends? No, you're just my slot. All three of you are our slot. Katsuki. Yes, and as your jod you have to pleasure us, sighed Katsuki while raping Shoka with his 3 inches PP. Katsumi. 𝗵𝗃, please stop, Katsumi said, crying for her brother to stop. Katsuki. Shut up, bitch, you should be happy Mia God chose you as a successor. Now shut up and Katsumi was crying, scared as well as the other two. 𝗧𝗪. Izumi, I am coming, my appealing slot. Izumi. Not inside, peace, I said, crying. Please don't. 𝗧𝗪 then came inside me. I was mad and was weak. I need my 𝗵𝗃, please save us. This continues for a few hours, then they untied us. Katsuki. If any of you tell our parents about what we do to Izuku, we will release this footage to the school and the website, understood? We were crying. Me, Shoka and Katsumi were scared at what would our parents' reaction if they find out, and since that day they began to violate us again and again. Flashback, and Izuku, who was listening to their story, teared up, was angry. Izuku then hugged the three of them. Izumi. Since that day they would violate us until the day you jumped. They told us to keep quiet about it or they would release it, and we were scared. Izumi said, crying, remembering those things they did to her and her friends. Shoka. They stopped few weeks after you jump and we thought they lost the tape, and yesterday they came to us. Flashback, yesterday. Katsuki. Hey, you meets us this Saturday, and if you don't we will release it all. What would our family think if we release it, right, 𝗧𝗪? Katsuki said, smirking, making the three girls flinched and scared, memories raining down again on what happened to them. 𝗧𝗪. Yeah, and remember, if you tell anyone then bye-bye hero career. 𝗧𝗪 said, walking with Katsuki, laughing. The three girls then hugged each other, crying and trying to calm each other. Izumi. Guys, tomorrow let's ask Tempest-san for help, we can't tail this anymore. Izumi said, sobbing and crying. Katsumi/Shoka nodded while crying. Flashback, and Izuku POV. They were gonna apologize to me and help me become a hero. They were gonna apologize, those two. I will kill them, I will torture them. How dare they, how dare they. I then hugged the three of them. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. 𝗵𝗃/𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗍/𝗵𝗃. All three of them hugged Izuku too, crying. They then let go and bowed down on the ground. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. We wanted to apologize to you for so long. We are so sorry that we hurt you, and we will really try to earn your forgiveness back. Izuku. Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi, please don't bow down, and yes, I will help you. I am so sorry this happened without me knowing. Izuku said, crying. Izumi. It's not your fault. Tempest-san, it was ours. Shoka. Yes, we were being dumb and stupid. Katsumi. At that time, and we got what we deserved, so please don't, it's not your fault. Izuku. Izumi. Not Tempest-san, no, it's 𝗵𝗃 and you too as well, but I'm still not forgiving you three yet, said Izuku. Izumi, Shoka, and Katsumi. Were I overwhelmed with emotions? Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. 𝗵𝗃/𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗍/𝗵𝗃. Hugged Izuku again, crying. Unbeknownst to them, Rimuru and 𝗧𝗪 were watching. Both had tears in their eyes. Time skip. Izuku dropped off the three girls at home and was now planning on how to deal with the two Rimuru. So, 𝗵𝗃, how are you gonna deal with them? Izuku. I think I have an idea. Izuku smiled maniacally. Rimuru. Oh well, those two are dead, but they deserve it. Honestly, 𝗵𝗃 adopted this from 𝗧𝗪, said Rimuru, looking at Izuku while 𝗧𝗪 was having a proud look. Izuku POV. I am now at you. And was planning on how to talk to Izumi, Katsumi, and Shoka without Katsuki and 𝗧𝗪 noticing. Izuku. How do I do it? I ask myself. 𝗧𝗪. Izuku have thought communication. Izuku. Thanks 𝗵𝗃𝗃, are you that voice that keeps talking to me? 𝗂𝗃, it's just you imagination Izuku. I know it wasn't, damn it. Why Izuku then used though communication Izuku? 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗃, can you hear me? Izumi, Oni-chan, is this you? Why are in my head? 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗍𝗍. Wait, Izumi is here too. Whoa, this is so cool. Katsumi, hey, why are you guys in my head? Izuku, I am in all of your mind right now. I couldn't find a way to talk you without those two noticing, so I have a plan. Meet me inside Principal 𝗫𝗍's office when it's lunchtime. Uncle 𝗫𝗍 will call you 3. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. Thanks Oni-chan /Izuku/𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍. Then I ended the thought communication to them and use it on Uncle 𝗫𝗍. Izuku, Uncle 𝗫𝗍. 𝗫𝗍 was sipping my tea and was reading my favorite book on how to teach student when suddenly I heard a voice in my mind. Izuku, Uncle 𝗫𝗍. It seems like the voice is Izuku's. 𝗫𝗍. Izuku, is this you're doing? Izuku, yeah, I need your help. 𝗫𝗍. Okay nephew, what do you need help for? Izuku, I want you to call in Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi when lunch starts. 𝗫𝗍, well okay, but why? Izuku, it's better if you hear it in person, so it'll be there too. 𝗫𝗍, okay, I will call them to the principal's office. Izuku, thanks uncle. I owe you one. I am curious to what my nephew Izuku is gonna talk about with me. This seems to be a situation including the 3 girls. 𝗫𝗍, well, let's put that thought out first till lunchtime. Back with the class, the day went on and it was finally lunchtime, but suddenly announcement began. PM. UO students, I request Izumi, Katsumi and Shoka to go to principal's office. I repeat, Izumi, Katsumi and Shoka to go to principal's office. Izuku, yes, finally it's lunchtime. I then heard the announcement. Thank you so much Uncle 𝗫𝗍. I then teleported to the principal's office and saw Uncle 𝗫𝗍 jump. 𝗫𝗍, nephew, don't teleport in here again. I will allow this once, but no more. You almost gave me an heart attack, Uncle said while trying to compose himself back from being jump scared. Izuku, sorry Uncle, hehe. Then we heard the knock. It must be them. 𝗫𝗍, come in. The door then opened revealing Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi. 𝗫𝗍, now they're here. Nephew, tell, what are you asking me help for? Izuku, it's better if you hear it from them. 𝗫𝗍, okay, now girls, what are you gonna tell me? Izumi, Oni-chan, do we have to? Izuku, yes Izumi, you can't hide it forever and I need Uncle 𝗫𝗍's help on this one. The 3 then nodded and were on the verge of tears remembering their traumatic past, and then the 3 began to tell Uncle 𝗫𝗍 about their problem, crying to say that Uncle was mad. No, he was furious beyond a human. 𝗫𝗍, so this is what you need help for. Izuku? Izuku, yeah, and Uncle, can you please make a police standby when the sports festival happen? 𝗫𝗍, sure, and you 3, I am disappointed you hit it, but good job on telling me. We will deal with those 2. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi, thank you for helping us Uncle, said the 3 crying. Izuku, oh, and I forgot Shoka, Katsumi and Izumi, you will be living with me. I will replace you with a rock clone and let them live in your houses. It's dangerous for you 3 because 1 Katsuki and Shoto are in the same house as you 2 are, and 2 Izumi, you're mostly alone on the house because of their job. 3, those 2 are bolder and will take opportunity to do it when they want to. So you 3 will be replaced by the clones until sports festival. Are you okay with it? Izumi, Katsumi, Shoka, thank you Oni-chan /Ikuinii/Izuanai. 𝗫𝗍, now you 3 may leave and Izuku will stage. The 3 nodded and went out of the principal's office. 𝗫𝗍, so nephew, how are you gonna deal with them? I then told 𝗫𝗍 of my plan and was smiling maniacally and was laughing. 𝗫𝗍, what a brilliant plan nephew, ha ha ha, whoever taught you I commend him, her ha ha ha. Izuku, then I will see you Uncle 𝗫𝗍. 𝗫𝗍, I will see you later too nephew. Izuku then teleported out of the office and laughs were heard inside the principal office that made the faculty shivered, mostly Izawa. My god, that laugh again, he must be planning something. Izawa shivered run through his spine. Time skip. It was now the last class and it was Heroics 101 and we can see Izuku or angry when he found out who was gonna teach All Might. I am coming through the door like a normal hero. 𝗏𝗏𝗃, honey, that's not normal. Kirishima, whoa, we got All Might and 𝗏𝗏𝗃 as our teacher, so manly. Everyone was excited that they were get to be taught by the #1 hero, but me no, and I feel like Izumi is not too eager to be taught by All Might. Izuku, is he bad at teaching? Meanwhile Izumi, no, why is he our teacher? He can't literally teach. Izumi paled. She didn't want All Might her dad as her teacher in Heroics. Izumi, well, this bound to get messy. I feel sorry for you guys. If only you knew how bad dad is at teaching All Might. Now students, our activity for today is battle Training, everyone was excited they now get to show their quirks that they trained so hard in battle while 𝗧𝗃𝗃 and 𝗧𝗏𝗃𝗃/𝗧𝗏. Yes, I can finally show these other extras and Deku their places smirking thinking that they would be the top dog All Might. Now before you go what's a hero without their costume, All Might then pressed a button then suddenly the back wall of our class turned upside down and saw suitcases 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗏. Now students these are tour hero costumes that you designed. And were made by the support course, All Might. Wear your costumes and go to City B. Adios and see you. The two then left. I immediately went to City B and waited there because I already have a hero costume time skip. After a few minutes of waiting everyone was here now I saw Kyoka who looked cute and cool in her costume Kyoka. Izuku-san how do I look? Kyoka asked me shyly she is so cute Izuku. You look cool and cute in that Kyoka-san. Kyoka blushed and hit Izuku's shoulder Kyoka. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 don't say it out loud, I saw her blushing my god so cute Izuku. 𝗵𝗃𝗁𝗁 it's just you look so cute. Kyoka blushed even more Kyoka, baka. Izuku-san, Kyoka then ran away I then saw Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi in their costume I then went towards them cause they've been looking at me wanting me to compliment their costume Izuku. You three look good in your costume and cute. I then walked away I might get Shoto and Katsuki's attention we don't want that it could ruin my plan Katsumi Izumi Shoka. Thank you 𝗃𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 yes. Villains, 𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 then raised his hands 𝗵𝗃𝗃. Yes, 𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧. 𝗧𝗧𝗧. Sensei, are we gonna fight outside? All Might. And oh young 𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧, you student will be fighting inside. You see, the most dangerous villains always do it in the inside rather than the outside where they will get caught easily. All my classmates were raising hand. Questions were like, are we gonna get expelled? How badly can we hurt someone, and how do we decide teammates? 𝗵𝗃𝗃. Alright class, slow down. Young 𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗃, no, we are not gonna expel. That is Aizawa's thing, and no, you can't hurt them badly. Young Katsuki and young Shoto, and we decide. Who will your teammates gonna be by drawing lots? 𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧. Ma'am, excuse me, but why are we drawing lots? Can't we just pick our own teammates? Izuku, it's actually logical. 𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧. Explain Izuku-san. Izuku. Well, heroes aren't always team up with someone they knew in every situation. That's why we're drawing lots, right? So that we will get used to teaming up with different heroes, am I right? All Might. Yes, young 𝗬𝗧𝗪 Tempest, you are right. Then we draw lots. I was teamed up with Kyoka-san team A, Izumi Yagi and Ochako Uraraka team C, 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗃 𝗵𝗃𝗃 and Shoka Todoroki team D, 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗃 𝗵𝗃𝗃 and Shoto Todoroki solo. Izuku Tempest teams same as canon A/N. I will only write Izuku's battle team A heroes versus team C villains, solo hero versus team D villains, same as canon. Time skip to Izuku's battle. All Might. Now it's time for solo versus team D. Team D, go inside the building and prepare. Shoto and Katsuki then nodded and went inside the building, smirking. Shoto. Finally we get to put Deku in his place now. Katsuki. Yeah, after this I can't wait to Toka those girls. Shoto. Yeah, me too. I even have a new target now too. I'll make her my slot. Katsuki. Who? Shoto. Shoto and Katsuki were pervertedly grinning. Unbeknownst to the two, Izuku was listening the entire time. Izuku. These, thank God the three will live with me, and I have to warn Yaoyorozu later. Izuku thought. Izuku was beyond disgusted by these two. All Might. Heroes can now go in. Izuku POV. I then went inside and used my universal perception and observation to detect them and find the bomb until I heard an explosion coming down, but I sensed two Izuku, so both are coming down. After me, how stupid. I then made a clone out of air and told the clone to go up and to the 3rd floor. The bomb is there. The clone nodded and went outside the building, flew to the 3rd floor. Izuku. Now then it's their turn. I then looked at Katsuki and Shoto charging at me. Izuku. Too slow. I kicked both stomach and launched then to the walls. Katsuki. We will finally show you in your place. Deku. Izuku. And which place is that? Katsuki. On the ground, dead. Naoti, Katsuki said as he fires explosion at Izuku, while Shoto immediately covered the whole building with ice. Izuku. How stupid. Now his teammate won't sweat. Izuku. Shoto. So stupid. Now your teammate can't sweat because of the ice. I then charged at Shoto and put my hand on his face and slam him in the ground. Katsuki. UBSRD? Katsuki charges at me. Seriously, this isn't even fun. I kept dodging his explosions. Katsuki. Stop dodging, you shitty. Deku. Izuku. Yon, so boring. Is that all? Shoto. Yes, this is my all. Take this, you FT. Shoto combined his ice and fire then shot it towards me. I simply used my barrier. Shoto. WET teach. How dare you dodge that attacked Shoto who was PSS lost all his reason and began rampaging Izuku. Pathetic. The moment you lose yourself is the moment you lost. Welp, in the beginning you were already losing, so good night. Then I started beating him up, punching every ord of his body, and he passed out. Izuku, say now it's your turn, I said, looking at Katsuki. Katsuki, you're gonna pay for that, you useless Deku. He charges at me with the right hook. Izuku, so predictable. I grabbed his right arm and throw him through the wall. Katsuki the got up and looks at me, his eyes full hatred. Katsuki, let's see how you predict this. You know my quirk, right? Deku, same as my sister, we sweat nitroglycerin, and you know what this gauntlets do. Izuku, yes, store your sweat inside the gauntlet and when you pull the pin it will explode. Katsuki, yeah, now the All Might, young Bakugwo don't he will die. Katsuki, then the Katsuki then pulled the pin, I mean the gauntlet, at me, then explosion swimming towards me. Izuku, devour it all. Cows, I used my ultimate skill, devouring king cows, and ate the explosion. I saw Katsuki shock. Katsuki, what did you do? What happened to my explosion? Izuku, simple, I ate it. Katsuki was now shocked that I ate his explosion. Despair falls upon his face. Then I did the best thing, I used his quirk against him. As you know, my ultimate skill copies the skill it devours, so I used explosion. Izuku, Katsuki, this is how you use explosion. I then charged at him, tossing him and hiding him with explosion and drag him to the floor while flying. Katsuki, he screamed in pain. Katsuki, how can you use my quirk? Izuku, now that's a secret. Good night, mutt. I then punched him in the face, knocking him out, and my clone secured the bomb. All Might, hero team wins. I then went out to the building and to the observation room. Everyone was looking at me, shocked and in awe, and some who noticed were confused, like Momo, Lita, Izumi, Kaminari, Kyoka, All Might, Green Telek, Shoka and Katsumi, that how I used Katsuki's quirk. Then the day ends, finally battle training ends, but I still have to warn Yaoyorozu. When we arrived at the classroom, Katsuki and Shoto were at the infirmary, knocked out and beaten up. I immediately went to Yaoyorozu. Izuku, Yaoyorozu-san, can we talk? Yaoyorozu, sure. Tempest-san. Izuku, I will warn you, Katsuki and Shoto, don't ever talk to them, don't go near them. Yaoyorozu, can I ask why? Tempest-san. Izuku, because they're after you. Actioki, let me show you my memories. I then showed her what I heard in the entrance exam. She was disgusted. Shock. Yaoyorozu, thank you for warning me, Tempest-san. Oh, and call me Momo. Izuku, no problem, Momo-san, it's my duty as a hero to keep everyone safe. Oh, and call me Izuku. I then smiled at her. Momo, okay. Blushes, his smile too bright. Izuku, oh, and don't worry about them, the principal and I already planned on how to deal with the two. Momo, okay. Izuku-san, again thanks for the warning. Well, I will go now, my butler is already here. By Izuku-san. Izuku, by Momo-san, be safe. Izuku, now then. I then went to Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi. Izuku, are you ready? I already sent clones to your home. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi, hi Oni-chan / Izuku / 𝗵𝗃𝗍𝗍, and thank you for helping us. Izuku, no problem, now hold on to my shoulder. They then hold on to my shoulder as I teleport away in the void. Izuku and the three girls appeared. Izuku, Ri-chan, Chan, I am home and I brought company. I then saw Ri-chan and Si-chan coming towards me. Rimuru, Ikuin, what are they doing here again? Izuku, about that, can they stay here for a few weeks? It's dangerous for them to be living in their house knowing those two will take opportunity to do things to them whenever they want. Rimuru then understand and looks at the girls who flinched. Rimuru, then welcome, feel free to do anything you want in here now. I can show them their room. I nodded. Izuku, then I will talk to you both later. Ri-chan, seen Rimuru / Seal, talk to you later too. Icon / Izuku, now you three follow me, I will show you your room. They nodded and followed me. Time skip, I showed them their rooms and thanked me. Now they are resting and I am in my room cuddling with Ri-chan and Si-chan. RD person POV, now we can see class 1A shouting and raising their hands until Izuku released his aura, making everyone shut up. Now you may wondering what happened. Flashback 10 minutes ago. Aizawa, okay, for today you will do something that will entirely change your class 1A, not another test. Almost everyone shouted, scared they might get expelled. Aizawa, silence. Aizawa activated his quirk, making everyone shut up. You will be choosing your president and vice president in your class 1A. Finally, a normal school activity. Aizawa, I said quiet, glares at the class with his quirk on. Now I don't care how you will choose or vote your president and vice president in your class, and I want it to be quiet. Now go on, you only have an hour in choosing. Aizawa then went back to his sleeping bag and slept. Everyone then started shouting, Kaminari, pick me, Mina, no pick me, The class continued to argue flashback and Izuku, shut up. Everyone then shuts up, didn't dare to speak, even Katsuki and Shoto were as scared of Izuku's aura. Izuku, good, now all of you will not vote for yourself and vote for someone, got it? Class 1A, 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗏. Class replies, scared of making Izuku more off. Izuku, now Momo-san, make a ballot box and small paper. Momo nodded and made the ballot box and small paper and pass it to everyone. After a few minutes everyone had voted and the results were in: Izuku Tempest, 12 Momo Yaoyorozu, 9 Katsuki, 1 Shoto, 1 Katsuki/Shoto. Who the hell voted for the useless Deku? Both said, standing up, and saw almost everyone who didn't voted for Momo raise their hands. Kaminari, again, dude, who will vote for you too? The thing we saw, and you two personalities are all trashed. Katsuki then shuts up, not wanting to be paralyzed again. Shoto, why wouldn't you all should be happy that I am here offering myself to you extra weak? But he was immediately on the ground in pain. Shoto shouted in pain. Izuku, you should really shut up, Shoto, or you want another beat-up lesson from me. Izuku said fist was covered in BLD, not his BLD but Shoto's BLD. Shoto, you're just lucky, you quirkless piece of sh. Shoto said, but was given a punch by Izuku in the face, knocking him out. Izuku, now Lita and Kirishima plc bring Shoto to the infirmary. The both nodded and immediately carried Shoto to Recovery Girl's office. While this happens, everyone in the class was silent, not knowing what to do or to say. Izuku, now I am sorry about that, guys. Now where were we? Izuku said, flashing his bright smile. Class 1A, he changes so fast and his smile too bright. Aizawa then woke up and knows what happened. He just looked at Izuku and reprimanded him a bit about beating a classmate and also complimented him in beating a classmate. Aizawa, now class president and vice class president, come up and say something and be hurry cause I am hungry and sleeping. Izuku and Momo then walked up to the front. Class Izuku, I will do my best to do my job. Class 1A, is that all? Izuku, yeah, why have a problem? Izuku glared at them. Class 1A, nothing. Izuku, good, now it's your turn. Momo-san, but please keep it short and don't be nervous. Izuku smiled at her, which caused Momo to blush. Momo, what is this feeling? Thank you, Izuku-san. Momo then did a 5-minute speech which bores everyone in the class. After that it was now lunch. Izuku was seen looking for a table to eat, and then someone called him Kirishima. Izubro, here, you can sit here with us. Izuku then saw Lita, Kaminari, Kirishima, Kyoka, Mina and Momo. Izuku then walked towards them and sat. Kirishima, Izubro, we noticed that you always had bad blood with Bakugwa and Todoroki. Why is that? Sorry if I ask something personal, we were just curious as to why you had bad BLD with the 2-inch. Izuku, you all will know soon enough. Izuku said, manically grinning like a madman. Everyone in the table were scared a bit of Izuku's grin and made a note not to mess with him or will be in the receiving end. Izuku, and guys, why did yo dash? Izuku was cut off by an alarm going off, and Izuku the same time felt a dark essence in the faculty. Lita then asked a senor, what's happening? Senpai, the school is being infiltrated. It has never happened in my 2 years. Hearing you, a senpai said, and then ran. Everyone was in panic until they felt a death cold aura and saw Izuku standing up. Izuku, shut up, we are you a students for F's sakes, and look at the windows, it is just the F media. Now this is what you will do, help the people that are injured and bring them to the nurse's office. And F, calm down, got it? Everyone, 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗏, everyone said, and started to do what Izuku told them to do. Kaminari, he is really worthy of being a leader and our president. Everyone in the table agreed at Kaminari's statement. Izuku, guys, I need to go to the principal's office. You go ahead to the classroom, and Momo-san, you're up, look after them. Don't let these idiots cause chaos, especially the 2. Momo, isn't he just dumping his job to me? Okay, Izuku-san. Izuku then went off quickly towards the principal's office. In the principal's office, Aizawa, there might have been a breach, sir. When we got there the gates were turned to dust already, and everyone there doesn't have a quirk that decays of turn stuff to dust. Nizu, yes, I believe it too, that it might have been a breach, but the question is, what were they after? Both then heard a knock on the door. Nizu, come in. The door then opened and revealed Izuku. Aizawa, problem, nephew, what are you doing here? And also thank you for controlling the students earlier. Good job, Izuku. I'm because of the alert earlier, and I heard you two talk about a breach, and it's true, someone had infiltrated inside you. Aizawa, how do you know? Problem, nephew. Izuku, I felt a dark essence in the faculty and it disappeared immediately. Nizu, so it's true, we do not know what are there after, but let's up all the security. Izuku, sir, are there any special schedule or something going on in you? Nizu, Well, there is only one, and it's the Your class will be going there. Izuku. Who else will be there, sir? Nizu, Aizawa, Space Hero 13, All Might and 𝗵𝗃 Izuku. Frick, what are they after, 𝗧𝗟𝗃? Izuku, it's not what, it's who. Izuku. Thanks on, wait, why are you dash? 𝗧𝗟𝗃 then cuts off the thought communication. Izuku. Sigh, never mind, she is already gone now. Why, who are they after? Izuku was thinking, and then Izuku. Sir, I might know what they are after, rather who they are after. Aizawa. Who is it, problem nephew? Izuku. I believe it's All Might. Nizu. And how did you come up with this, nephew? Izu? I had a little help from one of my fiancé, and also if it was after you. Why do it now, why not before? And I believe it is All Might because he is the symbol of peace and justice, the #1 hero of the people, the pillar of the society. So what will happen if All Might is gone? Society falls, villains will rise. That's why both Nizu and Aizawa widened at Izuku's deducing skills and were impressed. Nizu. So what do we do now? Should we continue the trip to US? Izuku. I think yes, sir, because if it were cancelled and they infiltrated, who knows what damage they will cause inside you. Grounds? Nizu and Aizawa thought about it for a while and decided. Nizu. Then it's decided we will continue the trip, but with more security, more heroes, and wow, great deducing skills. Nephew, who taught you? Izuku. My appealing fiancée 𝗧𝗍𝗃, she is very smart and calculating. 𝗧𝗟𝗃. Fufufu, praise me more. Izuku and Izuku. You're great 𝗧𝗍𝗃, thanks 𝗧𝗟𝗃. No problem. Izuku and 𝗧𝗟𝗃 then cuts the thought communication off. Izuku. And also, uncle, if there was really an attack, please permit me to fight. Aizawa and Nizu wide-eyed at Izuku's request. Aizawa. No, you're still a student and not ready. Problem nephew. Izuku. Even so, but I can already beat All Might in a match and I am more than ready. Uncle, I fought and survived most of my life. Please let me fight, and I am the president of Class 1A. As such, I have duty to uphold. Nizu. Okay, I allow you, nephew. Aizawa. But sir dash Nizu. We can't do anything. Aizawa. Even if we said, he will still charge at the villains. Izuku. I know you're worried about me, Uncle. Aizawa, but please let me fight. I am strong, just please have faith in me. Aizawa. It's not that I don't have faith in you, problem nephew, it's just I don't want you go and fighting villains. Already you're still young and you haven't had a good childhood, but if you really want to fight, then I won't stop you, just please come back safely. I already lost someone, I don't want to lose you too. Aizawa said, remembering the death of his friend Oboro. Izuku. Don't worry, uncle, I promise I will come back in one piece, Izuku said, smiling. Aizawa. Then okay. Izuku. Okay, well, I will be going now. Uncle's back to the class, see ya. Izuku then went out the office back in the class. Kyoka. I wonder why. Izuku-san went to the principal's office. Kyoka, who was thinking, was interrupted by a noise and saw Shoto trying to hit on. Going on a trip to 𝗧𝗵𝗲, yes. Universal Studio Japan. I am coming, said Mineta, who was wrapped with a cloth. Aizawa. Not that USJ, what I meant is the unforeseen simulator joint, and there will be joined by some heroes and train on rescuing people in different types of situations, so tomorrow be prepared. Now class dismissed. Aizawa then went out and everyone was excited for tomorrow except for Izuku, who is preparing for what will happen. Time skip. Next day. Izuku POV. We're outside now waiting for the bus. I really feel bad about today. Sigh. Kirishima. Are you okay? Izubro, you look sick. Izuku. I am fine, Kirishima, it's just I really have a bad feeling about today. Then I notice All Might isn't here. There are already many heroes here. Ryukyu, Eraserhead, PM, Midnight and 13 were there, but no All Might and 𝗵𝗃. Izuku. Where is this buffoon? The bus then arrived. Lita. Now classmates line up and go to the bus. Orderly. Izuku. Thanks, Lita. Oh, you won, and all of you can sit wherever you want. Lita. No problem, Izuku-san, I saw you look troubled today, so I decided to help you ease your troubles. Izuku. Let's get in. Izuku and Lita then went in and sat at the bus. After a few minutes they arrived at the USJ. Class, welcome to USJ, and this is where we'll be going to train you guys in rescue and also your quirk control. Shoto snorts. Why do we even need to control our quirks? Because let me give you an example. 13 then used her quirk black hole and almost everyone was in. As you see, I can easily kill people with my quirk. That's why we need to control it, otherwise we will just make more damage and might injure or possibly kill a civilian. Everyone nodded. Aizawa. Where's All Might? He should be here by now. Whispering to 13. He said he reached his limit already and is now resting at the faculty. 13 whispered to Aizawa. Aizawa. Irresponsible. Aizawa muttered, okay class, let's go in. 13 then opened the door. When the wind in the class were in awe of the place was huge. Then suddenly the door closed, lights flickered a bit, and Izuku felt the dark essence again. Izuku. Aizawa-sensei. Izuku called Aizawa, who already knew what will happen. A portal then appeared in the central plaza. Then Villains came out Kirishima. Whoa, they even have fake villains 𝗧𝗏. Those are real villains, they aren't fake problem nephew. And Ryukyu help me now. The students and heroes were confused of what 𝗧𝗏 said. Izuku then used a spell he learned from Seal and Rimuru teleportation spell. Izuku, you guys aren't safe here, so I will teleport all of you out. They were confused until they saw blue carvings on the ground. Izumi, wait, Oni-chan no. Everyone in the class gets what Izuku is doing. They tried to stop him but they can't move, and then they were all in class 1A classroom Kirishima. We have to help them. Lita, how I mean we don't even know where USJ is at. Izumi, okay, listen up, first we will tell the principal okay of what's happening and we'll ask if we could help. They all nodded, then went hurriedly to the principal's office back at USJ. 𝗧𝗏, they are only 6 of us, so Izuku, how many villains down there? Izuku, they are 500 total and there are also at every disaster site, so how about all of us charge at the plaza and the others I'll let my clone deal with them. 𝗧𝗏, okay good, now let's go. Ryukyu, 𝗧𝗏, is it wise to let the kid join the battle? 𝗧𝗏, no, but right now he is currently the strongest out all of us here, maybe all of you. Ryukyu was shocked that this kid is stronger than all of you. Izuku then made 2 clones in each disaster area. Izuku, now all of you go to your respective area and capture all the villains, knock them out. The clones then went to each disaster area. 𝗧𝗏, greetings Stu, where are the students? Izuku, long gone. Uncle Mike 13, you deal with him, I think this man is their escape, so knock him out. And 𝗵𝘃𝗃 then began battling 𝗧𝗏. 𝗧𝗏, Ryukyu and Midnight then began jumping down at the villains. Random villain 𝗲𝗏, only 4, what do they think of us? We're not that weak. 𝗲𝗏, fire. All of the villains with a gun-based quirk began firing at them. 𝗧𝗏 negated the other villains, and some villains that fired a shot the bullets were immediately swallowed. Izuku, devour everything cows. They then landed on one villain and began fighting with 𝗧𝗏. 𝗧𝗏 was beating villains left and right using both his scarf and quirk. 𝗧𝗏, I assume you are their boss. Shigaraki, oh, Erasehead, you're always so cool, you know you are my favorite hero, but too bad you have to die. Shigaraki then charges at 𝗧𝗏. Both began to fight with Ryukyu. Ryukyu was in her dragon form and was flying high in US, diving down, charging at the villains. Ryukyu, tell me, why are you here? 𝗲𝗏, you think you scare us. 𝗲𝗏 number 2, guys, let's overwhelm her, there's only her and hundreds of us. The other villains who lost hope a bit gained confidence. 𝗲𝗏 number 3, Yen. All of them charged at Ryukyu, which Ryukyu flapped her wings hard to create shockwaves, making the villains flew away and knocked out Ryukyu. Now to the boss. She then saw 𝗧𝗏 beaten up by a bird creature. Ryukyu, 𝗧𝗏. She then charges at the creature in her dragon form, which the creature punched her away. Ryukyu, what the heck is this monster? He even pierced through my hard skin. With 13 and present Mike, when the other 4 started charging at the villains, 13 and present Mike started fighting 𝗧𝗏. 13 was distracted and almost got caught by her own quirk but was saved by present Mike. Present Mike, why? Making the black hole turn a bit in order to not hit 13. Thanks Mike. PM, no problem. 𝗧𝗏, damn it, I can't teleport to Shigaraki because of present Mike and I will soon be captured by 13's black hole. A/N, 𝗧𝗏 in this O is vulnerable to high-pitched sounds, which is unabling him to teleport. You're probably wondering is because the frequency of the voice is hurting the armor in his body. 𝗧𝗏, I just need a distraction and I can escape. Now with Midnight. Midnight was whipping villains and knocking male villains out with her quirk. Midnight, you got a lot of nerve attacking you. Midnight says her lips. Femme villain, your quirks only works on men, how do you fight against us? The female villain then charged at Midnight. Midnight, it makes me turned on even more for you to think so ignorant. Midnight started to fight her with her, hitting the villain. Femme villain, 𝗧𝗏. That ate your dash. Before the villain could complete her sentence, she was knocked out. Midnight, my quirks only works on men, that's right, but my 𝗬𝗏 works on women. Midnight says her lips, looking at the other female villains. Damn, why you beached. All of the female villains charged at her, which made Midnight smile. After a few minutes, all of the female villains were now knocked out. Midnight immediately head to the central plaza, and what she saw scared her. She saw 𝗧𝗏 beaten up and Ryukyu trying her best to protect 𝗧𝗏 from the bird creature. Midnight, Ryukyu take 𝗧𝗏 out, he needs medical attention. Midnight turns her quirk on, making the Nomu a bit slower and dizzier. Ryukyu, fine, I'll come back immediately after I out him at the entrance. Ryuja then grabbed 𝗧𝗏 by her claws and flew to the entrance. Midnight, now all I have to is to dash. Before Midnight could finish, she was punched in the stomach by the bird. Creature Shigaraki, I must applaud you for making my Nomu slower, but too bad it wasn't enough. Midnight. This guy packs a punch, holding her stomach still turning her quirk on. He then saw Nomu charging at her with a punch. She quickly dodged it. Midnight. I can do this, I just have to wait for backup. Dodging the Nomu's attacks. Shigaraki. Nomu, stop attacking her for now and go get 𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗏, he might be in trouble. Nomu then stopped attacking Midnight and went straight to the entrance to get 𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗏 while the Nomu gone. Midnight charges at Shigaraki with her quirk on. With Izuku, I was now busy. Most of the villains attacked me because I was a student. RV. Haha, they even send a kid, RV number 2. This makes it more easier. All of them charged at Izuku. Izuku, shockwave clap. Izuku then charged Hero's Wrath at 40% in his hands and clapped. Shockwaves formed, blowing all the villains away. Some knocked out and some landed safely. RV. You demon brat, now you just signed your death. All of the villains that were able to land safely charges again, but this time with cautious. Izuku then formed a blade using the element light. Izuku. Now to the central plaza. Izuku immediately heads there and saw Midnight tired and her arm a bit decayed. Izuku, sensei. Izuku immediately saved her. Midnight. Be careful, that guy has a decaying type of quirk, Midnight said before passing out. Izuku then made a clone. Izuku. Take her to the others and protect them. The clone nodded and carried Midnight. Izuku. Now it's only you. Izuku smiled maniacally. Shigaraki. Who are you, brat? Izuku. 𝗳𝗍𝗵𝗃 your executioner. Izuku relayed all of his killing intent towers. Shigaraki was now scared at Izuku's killing intent and of what he saw. Izuku then charged towards Shigaraki but was saved by 𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗏 and Nomu. 𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗏. Young Answer. Shigaraki, I am sorry, but there were no student and I was held back by the heroes. Shigaraki. WAT. How did they find out we would attack? And Nomu, kill that child, Shigaraki said, scratching his neck more violently than before. Nomu then charges at Izuku with full speed, and so does Izuku. Izuku. I sense unique skill in this one, and a core is someone helping them. Hero's Wrath 60%. Izuku punched the Nomu away for a few distance. Shigaraki. How is this brat standing equal footing with the Nomu? Izuku. It's because I am strong. Now tell me who is helping you. Who gave this creature a core? Shigaraki. Why would I tell a brat like you? Izuku. Then you leave me no choice. Izuku made a clone. Izuku used the unique skill Tranquilize and invade his mind. The clone nodded. See Izuku. Now earth and air bind. 𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗏 and Shigaraki were bind by both elements. The clone Izuku went towards Shigaraki and used the unique skill Tranquilize and looked at its memory, and what he saw shocked him. After he saw everything, he immediately went back and gave the real Izuku its memories. Izuku. This guy must be powerful. I need to ask Richan and Zichan, they might know who this is. Izuku. Devour everything cows. Izuku then absorbed the Nomu's energy, making it a bit weak. Izuku. I have dragged this for too long, now I need to finish him. Izuku then charges Hero's Wrath to 60% and disappeared. Izuku reappeared in the sky. Izuku. Smash. Izuku punched the Nomu's brain to prevent it from moving. Nomu was locked to the ground, not moving, and Izuku standing on top of it. Shigaraki. WATTT. DMNU, you brat, I will kill you. Shigaraki said, running towards him, but was stopped by 𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏. Tamura. Shigaraki, let's go, we lost today. 𝗧𝗏𝗏 might get angry at us. Izuku, you think you can escape? Izuku said, walking towards them, but was suddenly stopped by a barrier. Izuku, what is this barrier? Izuku tried punching it and it didn't even budge. 𝗧𝗃𝗧𝗏. Let us go, young 𝗵𝗃𝗧𝗏. Shigaraki. Tisk, fine. When I see you again, you brat, it will be your death, you hear me? They then disappeared. Izuku was now able to move. Izuku. Just like what I thought. I need Richan and Zichan's knowledge, they might know who this is. Izuku went back to the Nomu. Izuku. Devour everything cows. Izuku absorbed the Nomu's whole body, got its quirk and its core quirks: Super Regeneration, Shock Absorption, Core Charybdis Core. Izuku then head back to the entrance and saw 13 hero suit ripped at the back. Present Mike knockout. Midnight woke up but still tired. Aizawa was still knocked out, and Ryukyu, who was tired and beaten up. Ryukyu. So how did you capture them? Izuku. The boss escaped. I was about to capture them, but some kind of barrier was preventing me. I tried breaking it. It didn't even budge. Ryukyu. What about the creature? Izuku. Dad, I absorbed it and also eat this and make them eat this. Izuku tossed a bag with 5 senzu beans inside. Izuku. Just eat 1 bean. Ryukyu was confused but didn't bother and just ate it. Then suddenly she felt her energy replenish and her injuries and bruises were gone. Ryukyu. What the heck is this bean? Ryukyu shocked. Izuku. 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗃, it heals all of your injuries and replenishes your energy. Ryukyu then gave it to Midnight and let her eat it, and the same goes to Aizawa, 13 and present Mike. After they ate it, they suddenly got up surprised and shocked that their energy replenished and wounds, bruises and injuries gone. Aizawa, what happened? Problem child. Izuku then proceeded to tell them what he told Ryukyu. The door then bursted open and saw all Class 1A student and other a teachers, All Might, 𝗃𝗏𝗃 and 𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗍. Hello guys, sorry we're late but we're here. No dash, and looked at the surrounding destroyed All Might. What happened here? All Might said shock villains knockout on the plaza and a crater in the middle. Class 1A. Izuku, why did you do it? We could have helped you. Izuku, I am sorry guys, I just don't want most of you be hurt. Izuku, where's Katsuki and Shoto? Kaminari, both were talking 𝗧𝗍𝗃 of you earlier so I had to knock them out. Izuku, oh thanks, Nizu. Now students leave young Tempest alone for now, let him rest. Class 1A, Hein. Izuku, Principal Nizu, villains are inside each disaster area. Knockout also. Nizu, thank you young Tempest for saving your classmates from the villains. Izuku, no problem Principal, and one more thing. Izuku then formed a small rock and threw it at All Might. Izuku, why where were you? You were supposed to be in this trip. Do you know why the villains were here? They were here to kill you. You're lucky. Nizu, Aizawa, and I anticipated this. All Might, I am sorry my so young Tempest, I was helping people outside. Izuku, are you kidding me? That's your reason. You could have let the other heroes do it. Instead you endanger the lives of not just the students but also the other teachers that were here. All Might knew what Izuku said was true and looked down in shame. Nizu, now students help the other teacher in capturing the villains. Nizu, and Izuku, you need to rest. Izuku, no need, I have unlimited stamina so I don't get tired. Basically. Aizawa, seriously? Izuku, yet Aizawa, sigh, problem nephew, through and through. Izuku, just laugh, and so did everyone. Meanwhile Shigaraki, we failed. The Nomu was destroyed by a kid. It's okay Shigaraki, you can try again and again, I will always be there for you. And another voice spoke, Number 2, what happened to the Nomu? Kurogyri, it was destroyed by the kid. Number 2, wait, what about the core that I have put? Did you get it? Kurogyri, no, the kid was too strong. Number 2, 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Calm down, you still have many cores, right? Number 2, only 2 left, and the one I place on the Nomu was the strongest core I had. Back to the USJ. Izuku and the other that fought in USJ were put in the nurse's office, even thought there were no more injuries. Izuku, I need to ask Ri-chan and Sei-chan about this. Izuku was worried and felt something big is coming soon. Izuku POV, after the USJ incident, me, Uncle Aizawa, Uncle Hisashi, Aunt Namuri, and Ryukyu were in Recovery Girl's office. Suddenly the door burst open, and I was being tackled on the bed by my 2 lovely girlfriends Ri-chan and Sei-chan. Rimuru, Aiku, and I heard what happened. Are you okay? You're not hurt, right? Ri-chan asked worriedly. Izuku, don't worry Ri-chan, I am fine, but I have something to discuss with the both of you. Ri-chan, and I activated thought communication for us not to be spied upon and also to make things faster. Seal, we know already Aizawa, it's about the creature you fought having a core, and not just any core but the core of Charybdis. Rimuru, Seal, didn't I absorb the core when Milim defeated it? Seal, I think this is different MST, or cause this core Izuku had is like a newborn, like it was newly created. Sei-chan said, shocking me and Ri-chan, how can someone other than Ri-chan and Sei-chan make a core? Izuku, and also I gained some information about who might the creator of this core be, because I told my clone to invade the mind of the leader of the villains and look through his memory, and this is what I saw. An orb then appeared, and through the orb was seen Shigaraki talking to someone. On the screen Shigaraki, when can I attack you? Soon Shigaraki, my friend, is still putting a core into the Nomu, making it stronger. Shigaraki, who is the 𝗵𝗃? Then another voice speak, Number 2, my identity will be a secret for now, I will soon show it to you and to the rest of the world. Memory ends. I then looked at San and Ri-chan, who was both in shock. Rimuru, is it who I think it is? Seal, yes 𝗵𝗃, making me confused. Who are they talking about? Izuku, who are you talking about? Ri-chan, Rimuru, Yuki Kagarazaka, also known as Velda, he was my enemy. He wanted to destroy the world where I reincarnated because he couldn't rule it, so I stopped him and I thought I killed him. How is he still alive? Seal, MST, or I calculated that there's only one possible way for him to survive, is that when you absorbed him including his soul, he immediately cut a small piece of his soul and escaped. Rimuru, That's the most possible reason for how he is alive, but don't worry Ikuin, I'll just defeat him again. It's quite easy now to beat him Izuku. I'll do it Ri-chan, I want to beat him. I said I don't want to rely on Ri-chan and Sia-chan, I want to prove it to the both of them that I am also strong now. Rimuru, are you sure Ikuin? I could easily just obliterate him. Are you sure you want to go against him? Even though you are strong, you're still only as strong as 𝗲𝗏 right now, and Yuki is far stronger than that Izuku. Yes, I am sure Ri-chan. Besides, I would be a bad successor if I couldn't even defeat a small fry to you Rimuru. Okay, but be careful and we will always be there for you, and also we already teleported the 3 girls to the castle seal. Yes, Izuku-kun, just ask, okay? Izuku, high heights. The thought communication then ended. Aizawa. Problem nephew, who are they? Izuku, these 2 are my appealing girlfriend Uncle Seal. Asterisk blush asterisk 𝗵𝗃𝗏. Izuku-kun, don't say things like that in here, Seal said shyly, hitting Izuku in his side. Rimuru, Ikuin 𝗵𝗃𝗏, there's people here, Rimuru said, blushing. Izuku, but it's true though, I said, making them blush even more. I then kissed both of them, making them blush more. Rimuru/Seal, Ikuin/Izuku-kun. I then see steams coming out of their head. I just laughed at their reactions because they were too cute. Rimuru pouts, Ikuin, you meanie, if you don't stop teasing us you will sleep on the couch. Izuku, see come on Ari-chan, IW is just teasing, why you no need to aggravate this, right? I pale at the thought of sleeping without Ri-chan, and Sai-chan scares him. Seal, yes, Izuku-kun's punishment for you won't get to sleep with us for 2 weeks. You will only sleep on the couch, not on the other bedrooms. I paled even more. Izuku, not the couch. Ri-chan, please talk to Sai-chan, please. I then pulled the puppy eye technique at Ri-chan, who was struggling but quickly shuts her eyes. Rimuru, no. You will sleep on the couch for 2 weeks and it's final, I cried in defeat. Izuku, hein, Izuku said sadly, while Aizawa and the others were amused at the situation in front of them. After a few minutes of Izuku sulking while being cuddled by Seal and Rimuru. Aizawa, so these are problem nephew's girlfriends? Rimuru, sorry, we forgot to introduce ourselves. I am Rimuru Tempest, nice to meet you. Seal, and I am Seal Tempest, nice to meet you. Aizawa, I am Shota Aizawa, and thank you for taking care of my nephew, and on behalf of his uncle and auntie we thank you for saving him. Aizawa said, getting and bowing down. Rimuru, no need to bow, beside you are our lovers, uncle. The door then opened and we see recovery girl coming inside. RG, okay Sonny, you can go now. I was just checking if there were internal problems in you bodies and there were none, so you're free to go. Izuku, thanks grandma, and I want to introduce to you my 2 girlfriends, Rimuru/Seal. This is Ikuin/Izuku-kun's grandmother. I need to make a good impression. Rimuru, nice to meet you ma'am. I am Rimuru Tempest. Seal, and I am Seal Tempest, nice to meet you ma'am. Oh, my grandson already has 2 girlfriends and call me grandma ma'am is too formal. Seal/Rimuru, hi grandma. Now Izuku, do treat both of these girls good. Grandma sighed, hitting me with her cane. Izuku, yes grandma, I want to tell her to stop but I might just anger her, so no need to be injured. RG, is my grandson telling the truth? Rimuru, yes ma, I mean grandma, he treats us with love and care. Seal nodded, agreeing to what I say. RG, good, if I found out you hurt these 2 girls I will beat you, understand? Izuku, hi grandma. RG, good, now you can go. Izuku, hi, bye grandma, bye. Oh, they slept well, still, bye guys. RG, bye Sonny. We then left recovery girl's office and immediately teleport back to the void. Izuku, I am finally back here. I then went to my bedroom but was stopped by Ri-chan and Sai-chan. Rimuru, Ikuin, you didn't forget your punishment, did you? Izuku, no Ri-chan, I was just gonna get some clothes to change. Seal, oh good, we thought you forgot. Why can't they forget? I then went to the room and changed. Time skip, it's already night time but I can't sleep on the couch. I even activated my skill sleep, I still can't. Then I heard sob noises. Izuku, who's crying right now? I then followed the voice and saw Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi on the bedroom hugging each other, crying. They looked scared. Izuku, hey girls, why are crying? Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi, Oni-chan/Izuin-I/Ikuin-I, they ran to me crying. Izuku, what happened? Flashback. Izumi POV, me, Shoka and Katsumi decided to sleep together cause we were scared of what happened today, and we know that Oni-chan is strong but we just can't help but get scared. Izumi, where am I? I was in USJ and I saw Shoka and Katsumi there too. Shoka, where am I? Katsumi, where the hell is this? Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi, you're here too. Shoka, yeah, where are we? Izumi, I think this is the USJ. There. We heard a voice and saw Oni-chan getting beaten up by someone. Izumi, No please stop, no don't hurt Oniai-chan, I cried Shoka. Why can't we use our quirk? No don't hurt him, no please stop, Shoka said crying. I tried to move but something is preventing from moving Katsumi. 𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗁 fight back, please don't hurt him, we know please. Then we saw the man who was beating Oniai-chan pulled out a sword and was about to stab him. Katsumi, Shoka Izumi. Please. Don't hurt him, please stop. Then the place suddenly switched and we were finally able to move, and the first thing we did was we hugged each other. Me, Shoka and Katsumi felt like we remember this place, and then suddenly we heard a voice, Katsuki. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi, where are you running to? We then saw Katsuki and Shoto. No, this was the place when they first raped us. We started to ran but we hit a dead end. Shoto. Nowhere to run now, my cute little. Then they got closer and started to touching us. Izumi. Please stop, no Oniai-chan save me please. Katsumi. No, this is just a dream, no please stop, please someone save me please. Shoka. No. Please no stop brother please stop. In the real world. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. We cried we don't want to sleep anymore. We hugged each other while crying until we heard a knock and saw Oniai-chan. All three of us started to ran towards him and hug him. We don't want to let him go, we were too scared. Izuku. What happened? Flashback and Izuku POV. So that's what happened. They are still traumatized of what happened to them, and now that what happened at USJ made it worse. Izuku. Don't worry, I will be here from now on. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. Why? Why are you still helping us? We hurt you, we brought pain, we left you, and we broke you. Why? They asked me while crying. I hugged them tightly. Izuku. Let me tell you a story of Ri-chan's pain. Long time ago, Ri-chan built a city in her world. She treated her subordinates like a family and loved them as a family, but then she had to go somewhere to fulfill the wish of her friend. She was away for a few months. She entrusted her country to her subordinates, and then humans attacked them out of greed. Ri-chan was about to return, but she was stopped by a woman named Hinata Sakaguchi. Both fought and Ri-chan was losing cause. She was weakened by a barrier and lost, but luckily still alive, and then she returned to Tempest. Not only C1 but 3 barriers covering her city. She immediately rushed inside the city and saw her people injured and dead, and most of all her secretary died protecting a child from the human invasion. And then Ri-chan heard a commotion on the alley and saw his human subordinate and his most trusted one fought. The human was protecting a woman named 𝗵𝗃, and Ri-chan stopped both of them, and what shocked him was the woman was the one who had put the second barrier that lead his people to death. Ri-chan was angry in despair and later found out that 𝗵𝗃 had no choice or she would die, and so what do you think Ri-chan did? I looked at the 3 of them. Their looks were shocked at first hearing Ri-chan's story and felt bad, but none of them knew the answer was and kept quiet. Izuku. Well, Ri-chan forgave her, and soon Ri-chan became a demon lord in order to resurrect his dead people and saved 𝗵𝗃 from someone's control, and then both Ri-chan and 𝗵𝗃's trust grow and became family to each other now. The reason I am telling you this because you were forced to do something you don't want to like 𝗵𝗃, you were held hostage like her, and also because I forgave you 3". The 3 were shocked that Ri-chan forgave the girl 𝗵𝗃 and even became great friends with her and were now crying happy cause I forgave them. Frick, my tears are coming out too. They were also in pain for too long but was silenced. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. Oniai-chan /𝗧𝗵𝗃𝗁 hugging me tightly crying. 3. Thank you for forgiving us, we promise we will never do that again. Izuku. Yoshi Yash, now are you 3 now okay? I said, trying to change things quickly before my tears escaped my eyes. The 3 girls nodded at him. Izuku. Okay, now then go to sleep now, we still have a school tomorrow, most likely an announcement, but still you 3 go to sleep. I then stand up and was about to go, but someone was tugging on my shirt and saw 3 of them pulling it. Izuku. Is there's something wrong? Izumi. Well, we were wondering if Shoka, we could, Katsumi, sleep with you tonight. Ri-chan and 𝗧𝗏 might get mad but they still look scared and can't sleep. Izuku. Okay, I will sleep with you 3 only this once. The 3 nodded happy. I then went to the bed and the 3 were hugging me tightly. Well, they're still scared. Well, I hope they will be fine after this. I then slept. Time skip morning. Izuku POV. I was now kneeling at the ground bowing in front of my 2 girlfriend Rimuru and 𝗲𝗏. Rimuru. Now Aikun, we are not mad you slept with them, we are just mad that you didn't tell me. And 𝗲𝗏. Izuku. I am sorry Ri-chan 𝗧𝗏, I will tell you next time. I kept bowing and saw Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi were just eating their breakfast ignoring me. Izuku. I helped them and they don't even help me in this situation, but then I saw them stand up. Izumi. It was our fault, Oniai-chan slept with us, so please punish us, not Oniai-chan. Izuku. Izumi, you, I felt touch. Rimuru. Fine, but you owe me and 𝗲𝗏 a kiss, and you 3 stand up, you didn't do anything wrong. Izuku. Thank you, 𝗵𝘃𝗧𝗏. I then stand up and kissed both 𝗵𝗃𝗃 and 𝗧𝗏𝗃. I then walk past to the three and thanked them. I almost lost my life back there. I then got prepared and ate breakfast, then teleported to my classroom. Class 1A. WH. I heard them shout Izuku. Hey guys, are you all right? You all look pale and scared. Class 1A. Because you suddenly appeared in front of us, Izuku. Ah, that's why. 𝗳𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗏 for scaring you all. Class 1A. It's fine. I then went to my seat next to 𝗃𝗃𝗁. She looked worried and angry. Izuku. 𝗃𝗃𝗁, are you all right? 𝗃𝗃𝗁. She then looked away at me. Did I do something wrong? Izuku. Is something wrong? 𝗃𝗃𝗁-san, did I do something wrong? 𝗃𝗃𝗁. Yes, you went alone with the teachers in the USJ. What if you got hurt? I was very worried about you and I then hugged her, so she was worried about me. Izuku. I am sorry for making you worry. 𝗃𝗃𝗁-san, I promise I won't make you worry again. I then smiled at her. 𝗃𝗃𝗁. It's okay, Izuku-san, said 𝗃𝗃𝗁 blushing. Lita. I wonder who will be our teacher? Kirishima. I bet it's 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗁 cause he is so manly. Mineta. I hope it's Midnights, said drooling while thinking perverted stuff. But the door then opened and Uncle Aizawa came in. The class thought that he was just gonna rest for today. Lita. So shouldn't you be resting right now? Aizawa. No, I am already alright thanks to Problem Nephew's bean he gave to me. It brought me back to full health and replenished my stamina, and now I have it. Important announcement to make. Sports festival is right around the corner, so the principal took this chance to give the students in a 2 weeks off from school to prepare for the sports festival and also to improve our security in here. Now that is all. Class dismissed. Uncle Aizawa then left. All of my classmates cheered that there were no classes. Mina. Hey guys, did you see the news about the USJ Toru? Yeah, I saw it yesterday. I saw Izuku on the news battling that big creature. Izuku. What? How did the news get that? Kirishima. Wow, Izuburo so manly. Katsuki and Shoto were annoyed and angry that Izuku is getting the spotlight. Toru. Well, the news said it was one of the CCTV. Izuku. Ah, okay, time skip. We were now about to leave the class until students from different course surrounded us. Mina. Excuse me guys, why are you here? Random student, RS. So this is class 1A, the class that survived the villain attack. RS number 2. Don, think that you will be better than us, you scum. RS number 3. They don't look that much. Shoto. Out of the way, you extras. Shoto said, making everyone that were there including 1A mad at him. He just made it difficult. Then suddenly a student, purple hair, looks like Uncle Aizawa. Then I heard some scribbling on note and saw Shoka writing something about Aizawa's secret love child. Are all 1A acts like this? Izuku. Not really, only 2. I replied. I am Hitoshi Shinso from the general course class 1C and I am here to declare war in the coming sports festival. The student now known Shinso said. Mineta. Come on man, it's just sports festival. Shinso. No, it's not just about the sports festival. You see, every hero will be watching as well as the teachers in UA, and if you performed well in sports festival we might even replace you in your seats. Mina. What, they can't do that? Izuku. He is. Right, Mina-san, but I don't see any one of my classmate getting replaced by you. The students outside 1A began screaming like, you arrogant scums and cocky. Izuku. Arrogant. Call it all you want, we call it confidence. My classmates who got here worked hard every day and got in, and you guys, what do? You wallow about life being unfair, that you don't have strong quirks or a flashy one. Do you want to know something? Life ain't fair. Heck, I even got a classmate whose quirk only makes her invisible and still got in 1A. Now tell me, students, not just in general course but on every course, how she got in class 1. The students then became quiet, not knowing what to say. Izuku. There, now you are quiet, and Shinso, in advice, don't listen to what anyone is saying and train yourself and stop wallowing about your life being unfair, cause everyone life is. And see you in the sports festival. Now all of you students who don't have anything to say to us anymore, leave. The students began leaving. I then walked out followed by class 1A except for the 2 pricks. Izuku. Sorry about that guys, I kinda got angry for a bit. I apologize and smiled at them. Kirishima. Don't apologize man, we actually felt grateful that you protected us. Class 1A. Yeah, Izuku, don't apologize and thank you for protecting us. Izuku. Now see you all in the sports festival and I hope you all train yourselves hard. Class 1A. Don't worry, we will show you that we are strong too. I then waved goodbye at them, and then me and Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi were now walking in a secluded area so that no one will follow us, especially the 2 pricks, and we teleported back to the void RD person POV. We can now see 4 people in the training area fighting 3 versus 1. It was Izuku, Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. The 3 were training with Izuku to improve their strength, martial arts and techniques, while their clone were training with their parents. Izuku. Come on guys, you can do it, said Izuku, blocking both of 𝗧𝗪𝗧 and 𝗪𝗏𝗄𝗵's attacks. Izumi. Oni-chan, you're too fast, Izumi, said Izuku. My dear 𝗵𝗄𝗧, that's why I am training you, so that if you could fight someone stronger than yourselves you are prepared for it. Now you three are one of the strongest in class behind me, and yet your teamwork is off so fixed that now we will not finish here if you can't work together, Izuku said seriously. At three who were and confused, weren't they working together, Katsumi? Weren't we working together, 𝗂𝗏𝗧𝗏? Katsumi asked Izuku. Izuku sighs. Katsumi, you three weren't working together, you were just randomly attacking without hurting each other. Teamwork means helping each other, and you weren't doing that, you three. Like I said, just randomly attacking me. No plan, no strategy, nothing, so I will give you 5 minutes to fix yourselves and plan, okay? Izuku then walked away from them for a bit to let the three girls plan. The three now understood what Izuku said and began planning. Izumi, how do we beat Oni-chan when he can just block anything we give? He is too fast, said Izumi, who was panicking a bit because this was her first time planning, and the other two as well. Katsumi, wait, I got an idea. Izumi and 𝗧𝗪𝗧 looks at Katsumi with hope in their eyes, thanking Katsumi in their mind. Katsumi, to create a 2 diversion, the first one will be a fake, and we will let 𝗂𝗏𝗧𝗏 think that the first one is the diversion, which is just for us to have time to prepare to unleash. Now Izumi, you will be the key in this plan. Katsumi then continued to explain the plan to the other two, and the two nodded and were ready. Izuku, so you girls ready now? Izuku said, preparing his stance. Izumi, 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗏, Katsumi, yes, and we will defeat you, Oni-chan / Izuku / 𝗂𝗏𝗧𝗏. The three girls were now looking at Izuku, determined to beat him. Unknown to them, Izuku had listened to their plan. Izuku, you three had grown up so much, I am proud of you three. Now shall we get started? The three then first separated. Katsumi went to Izuku's left side and 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗏 was going to the right while Izumi disappeared. Flashback POV. Izumi POV, I was now training, trying to find out on how to use my work differently, but I can't think of something. It's so frustrating. Then I saw Rimuru-chan walking towards me. For the past few days me and the girls were now getting close with Rimuru-chan. We kept hanging out with her, and also she helps us in our trauma, and we were now getting better. The only one who we haven't talked to or got close to is Seal-san. She always disappears and reappears. She looks the same as Rimuru-chan. Izumi, hi Rimuru-chan, do you need something? Rimuru, Izumi, can you meet me at the throne room for a bit? Izumi, I'm okay. I then followed Rimuru-chan to the throne room, and we arrived there, and I also saw Katsumi and 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗏. I was confused. What is Rimuru-chan gonna talk to us about? Rimuru, now you must be wondering why I told you three to come with me. We nodded. Rimuru, I called you here because I saw you guys stuck at training, and I know you have a fight with Ikuin in the last day before sports festival, so I will give you things to help you with your powers. Now Izuku here. Rimuru-chan then gave me a manga called One Punch Man and 𝗵𝗃𝗃 100. Rimuru, you can get techniques there on how to use your power. Telekinesis can do so much, Izuku-chan, and I want you to bring out its fullest potential. Izumi, thank you Rimuru-chan. I hugged her and she also hugged me back, and then Rimuru-chan also gave Katsumi and 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗏 mangas. Katsumi was 7 deadly sins and 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗏 were One Piece and Fire Force. Rimuru, now you three, there is also videos of this animes, and watch them so that you could understand fully. Izumi, 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗏, Katsumi, thank you so much Rimuru-chan. Rimuru-chan then nodded her head and left. We three then began reading and watching the anime, and I was shocked I could do so much more with my power. I then tried to do it and failed, but I still continued until I did it. Same as 𝗧chan and Kacchan, we were now getting stronger and found new techniques on how to use our powers. Kacchan now have weapon, a rapier to be exact, and she can shoot off explosion like lasers and make small ball of explosion, and she can ignite it whenever she wants. She also now infuses her explosions with her punches, and now 𝗧chan, she has gotten very strong, maybe the strongest in the three of us. I saw her one time becoming ice and fire, and I saw something shooting at her and it went past her, and I was shocked. I think she is the broken one out of all the three of us. Flashback, and Katsumi then charged at Izuku with her rapier, firing a beam of explosion at him, and 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗏, who was now in the embodiment of fire and ice, release massive wave of it while Izumi was invisible and we're putting barrier around Katsumi and 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗏. Katsumi, take this explosion beam. 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗏, ice and fire technique. Fiery cold sky. Above the training area we could see a fire and ice forming together in the sky and began raining down on Izuku. Izuku, they seem to weaken both of their technique, but why? Izuku 10 suddenly cannot move as if he was being held by someone. Izuku, Izumi. He then looked around and cannot see Izumi, and the attack was coming close to him. Izuku, I am proud of You all but too bad. Izuku broke out of the release and controlled the ice and fire. 𝗧𝗏𝗃 was about to hit him and redirect it to Shoka while Katsumi's explosive beam was redirected because of Izuku manipulating the direction of the beam using the wind, but what Izuku didn't know is that they had another diversion when Izuku was distracted redirecting Shoka's and Katsumi's attack. He forgot about 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Take this planetary devastation. Izuku was pushed back by a force and saw Shoka and 𝗧𝗵𝗃. Brilliant detonation. Shoka, cold firing fist in the firm ice coated in flames began raining down on Izuku's right side while the brilliant detonation began shooting at his left side. 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Imprisoning dome, 𝗧𝗵𝗃 covering so that the attack won't blast them to Izuku, barrier of the stars. Then a light began covering Izuku protecting him formed the attacks of the three girls. The attack then had hit and light began illuminating inside the dome and a few seconds it died. Down 𝗧𝗵𝗃 then came down to Shoka and Katsumi. Shoka, did we get him? Shoka asked. She had put all of her strength into the attack. 𝗧𝗵𝗃, I don't know, I can't see because of the light. 𝗧𝗵𝗃, she had used most of her energy. Izuku, I am proud of you girls to make me use my star barrier. Izuku was happy and proud of the three girls' achievement. The three were shocked and saw Izuku unscathed from their attack. 𝗧𝗵𝗃, Oni-chan, that's unfair, you're too overpowered. 𝗵𝗃 to us. Izuku patted 𝗧𝗵𝗃's head making her blushed and the other two jealous. Izuku, Imu, there's no such thing as overpowered, you just have to keep training to get to my level. 𝗧𝗵𝗃, 𝗧𝗵𝗃 said blushing. Shoka and Katsumi, us too. 𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏. Izuku, hi. Izuku then began patting Shoka and Katsumi. Izuku, I am very proud of you guys. Now tomorrow is sports festival and I have a plan about the other two. Izuku, tomorrow I will release the footage of them both that I collected from the clones they were raping and stream it in the final game, and Nizu and I decided it will be you three against the two of them and one other students that Nizu will pick, so are you two ready? 𝗧𝗏𝗃, Shoka, Katsumi, hi, we will make them page. The three of them said happy and excited that they were gonna exact their revenge on the two that maliciously harassed and RP them. Izuku, no, you three don't get too overexcited with your revenge and clean yourselves up. 𝗧𝗏𝗃, Shoka, Katsumi, heights. The three then left the training area. Izuku, 𝗧𝗵𝗃, how were they to you? Rimuru, they have gotten stronger. 𝗧𝗏𝗃, Izuku, by the way, where is 𝗬𝗏? I haven't seen her the whole day. Izuku asked Rimuru because 𝗬𝗏 never appeared today. Rimuru, oh, I forgot, 𝗬𝗏 is out for the moment, she said she will return by tonight. Izuku, oh okay. Izuku then got up. Izuku, I will clean this up. 𝗧𝗏𝗃, could you help the girls for a moment? I sense something's troubling them. Rimuru, okay, I was about to go there anyway. Rimuru then kissed Izuku and waved goodbye at him with Rimuru. Rimuru was now walking towards the bathroom and saw the three girls crying and hyperventilating. She quickly ran into them. Rimuru, hey you guys, are you okay? The three girls looked at her and Rimuru saw their faces. They looked scared. Rimuru, what's wrong? The three then pointed something at the floor. Rimuru looked at what they were pointing at and saw a rope and a 𝗔𝗂𝗃. Rimuru then was confused for a few seconds before realizing why they were scared. Rimuru quickly put the rope and the 𝗔𝗂𝗃 into flames. Rimuru, 𝗵𝗃𝗃 forgot to take the rope back into the bedroom. Hey girls, look, it's okay, the rope and the 𝗔𝗂𝗃 is gone. Deep breath, deep breath. Rimuru calming the three down for 10 minutes and finally they calmed down. 𝗧𝗏𝗃, thank you Rimuru-chan for calming us down. I am sorry if we took much of your time. Rimuru, no, it's our fault, we left the rope there. Are you three okay now? The three girls nodded and kept thanking Rimuru. Rimuru, well, I will go now, you girl take care of yourself. Rimuru then left the bathroom and went to the throne and waited for 𝗧𝗏𝗃. Time skip sports festival. It was now the start of the sports festival and also where the girls' revenge will begin. The girls left first to you. And Izuku was getting ready and was ready to go to you. Izuku, 𝗧𝗏𝗃, 𝗬𝗏, I am ready, let's go. Rimuru/𝗧𝗏𝗃, hi 𝗧𝗏𝗃/Izuku. Izuku then grabbed each of their hands and teleported to you. When they arrived at you, everyone was shocked at the beauty of Rimuru and 𝗧𝗏, especially the boys looking at the both of them with lust, but was quickly turned down when Izuku glared at them, looking at them like I will cut your pee off look, and they backed down. The girls on the other hand were blushing at Izuku's handsome face, but they couldn't come to him because of Rimuru and 𝗧𝗏 wrapping their arms around Izuku's arm. Izuku, 𝗧𝗏𝗃, I will go now, see you. Izuku kissed Rimuru and 𝗧𝗏. Rimuru/𝗧𝗏𝗃, good luck 𝗧𝗏𝗃/Izuku. The both of them kissed Izuku and the guys were jealous and OS were the girls. Izuku then waved bye at them and went to the boys' locker room while 𝗧𝗏 and Rimuru went to the observation area where Nizu and the other teachers are.